Why? Why? Yeah. Concrete stepping, bitch like Carol. What? Shout out Carol. Shout out Carol. Concrete stepping, bitch like Carol. You know I fucking, bitch, you know I care. Nah, for real. You heard I hit your bitch, man, that shit terrible. You still with her? Do not need your plug. I smoke man.
Today is our fourth guest. We talked about it on the last episode. We tried to keep it a little secret. I don't know if you noticed. We said his name a lot, bro.
I know. I noticed it, and I was so confident when I was editing. I was like, "Damn, I look like a dumbass."
Cause you were like,
I was-
"Nah, we haven't said it. We
I
haven't
was
said
I've been paying
it."
attention, bro. But yeah, I think I even put it like in the caption, bro. I went
yeah.
back and
We did.
I just beeped it out.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
But shit, today's the day.
Today's the day.
We're making it happen.
We're doing shit.
Naieem Bean,
Naieem Bean,
is
Kobe
on the
Bean.
way.
Right.
he is on the way. We are waiting for him currently, and we're excited. We're stoked.
Hella excited. A little bit of nerves, but I think that's normal when we have guests on. I've had nerves every single time before somebody gets here. I feel like we did a really good job tying it up. We went through hell a little bit.
Yeah, long story short, we had to delay everything. Both parties had to delay things, and it worked out. We tidied up our studio, and that's that. We're ready.
We're happy about it. Yeah, we're ready. If you guys hear dog noises, that's also been helling back. This dog,
We'll bring them on the podcast one day just so you guys can see what we deal with, bro.
dude,
You're going to see them on my light the whole time. Be like this.
don't get Pomeranians, bro. My lord, dude, they're crybabies. I don't know why he used to not be like that, but he started being like that. But fuck it, you gotta love him anyways, brother.
But anyways, if you guys hear a dog outside, it's Zeus.
Zeus,
Zeus is up here, by the way.
hey, bro, yeah, put a picture of him right here.
Right there.
He's dopest dog I've ever
cool as
talked about
fuck.
this.
Hella energy, but the thing is, like, when we come down here, it's business.
And we're trying to keep it chill, and there's no chill.
And,
with
like,
the dog.
I'll have one hand over here with my computer, the other one's, like, over here, like, pushing them off the whole time.
Yeah.
So, like, Zeus is Zeus.
Zeus is Zeus, and I just heard another one, so he's not done.
Yeah, but bear with us. Bear with us with the mics. Bear with us with our new DJI mics. We tested them out last time, and they worked great, honestly.
They did.
Let us know what you guys think.
Yep.
But we're still testing out all our new components. We tidied everything up. Got a new light. We got different angles. And honestly, everything's a little bit more simpler.
It looks a lot cooler. I feel like sometimes simple is better, and right now it looks a lot.
This is as simple as we've had it.
Yep.
And we did that in like
What?
20 minutes.
20, 30 minutes. We were rushing, dude. I'm telling you, we were at Walmart trying to get this chair right here, actually, specifically.
We're about to walk out without it.
Bro, we were about to walk out with
Tell
a
'em,
white
bro.
one. Bro. So we've seen this chair so many times. Every time we go look for shit at Walmart, we see that chair and we're like, nah, we'll never get it. We'll never get it. Well, today we were like, damn, we're kind of scrambling, bro. We need a chair. And we have that one. We have one that's blue and it's old, honestly. So we were like, nah, we need to upgrade for sure. But we went to go look at the area where they're always at. They weren't there, bro. So I was like, fuck, no way. The one time we need them, they're not going to be here. So we found this other one that was white, and it was honestly pretty cool. It was nice, right? It would have fit in. It would have looked dope.
Sure.
Whatever, yada, yada, yada. We're about to walk away. I see a guy that works there, and I'm like, yo, have you seen these black ones here? And he's like, oh, yeah, they were right here. And then
And I was like, nah, we already checked. They're not
they're
here.
not there. And he's like, oh, we must have sold out. We're like, oh, fuck it, bro, whatever.
No worries.
We went to another area on the store. We were in a whole other
Opposite
side.
of the store.
The whole opposite side of the store, bro. Like, we went to the side. We're doing our thing. Do you see him?
Bro, out of nowhere, bro, because we're way down the aisle, bro. Out of nowhere, I see him come down the aisle like, yo,
Yo, huffing and puffing, bro.
Bro.
You know he ran, or at least walked fast.
bro. He was speeding through that shit.
Yeah.
But basically, he told us like, yo, I found him. But they're on the opposite side. Like, I knew I had to come get you guys.
Yeah, he came to get us. That's a real one. Dude.
Yeah, for
A
sure.
real guy, dude. That guy did not have to do that at all. He could have been like, fuck those guys. Cool people, bro.
Cool people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys are
but
about to see.
That was
meet-
right before we came here.
Yeah, that was right before we came here. But you guys are about to meet another cool person. We've known this guy for, fuck.
We go way back. Whether it's been like we close rivals, teammates.
You've had him as a teammate, right?
Yeah, I had him as teammate.
Oh, we had him.
That's how I met him as a teammate.
I had him a teammate 1 year,
1 year.
over here at Goshen City.
Yeah.
That's
But
awesome.
no, it was way back, and like to think that we're gonna have him on our podcast. We just had an event with him, and we're gonna talk all about it.
Yep.
You guys are about to find out what we did, what we talked about, and what we are interested in, our different fields, what we do.
He sent us a list of things he wanted to talk about, which was our first guest that really did that. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know he wants to get really deep into that stuff, so hopefully you guys enjoy that part. But we're excited, dude.
We're excited. It's gonna be different. I think it really shows that we're looking to get people that we get along with, we have history, or that really are starting something up new.
Yep.
We love what he's doing, just like the whole community does as well. After posting videos, we see being there. That's a lot of love.
A lot of love from a lot of different people.
And like us seeing it towards like another small creator, which again we grew up with.
Yep.
It's so cool to see, bro.
So fucking cool to see, bro. I hope one day we get some love like that. I know we do behind the scenes and stuff. Maybe not like that.
Sure.
Maybe
I
because
know.
we haven't done an event like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
That's coming.
I guarantee you guys when we do shit like merch, hopefully like I didn't know a lot of our friends
We were
would
in
do
the talks for a lot of stuff. Like we're in the works for.
Nah,
I
there's a
guess,
lot of stuff that we want to do for this
Yeah.
pod. You guys are gonna hopefully support it, whatever. If you guys don't, it's cool. As long as you guys watch the videos and like it, that's all we really want.
For sure. But tune in. We're excited to go get our guest, and like we said before, we'll be right back with our guest.
We'll be right back. Do you have two phones, bro?
I do.
Oh, that's Kevin's. Oh,
No,
that's yours.
no, yeah.
You have two phones?
Yeah.
Tell me
It's
about it, bro.
bad. It's bad, bro.
I could only imagine, bro. Because with one, you get so many notifications. What about with two?
Yeah. Well, what happened was, like, that's my personal,
Right.
and I had everything on there. And then when I started traveling a lot and trying to do the businesses together and all these other Instagrams, I noticed, like, I was not seeing the personal messages a lot, and I wasn't able to contact. So I was like, bro, I need another phone, like, to where this could be strictly for content, like recording, storage, and then posting and all that. So I got another phone, but it was bad. I was not financially there, bro. So it kind of.
But I mean, like any phone works really, right? As long as the camera's like decent, right?
Like, which one is this one?
This is 16.
The 16?
Yeah,
And the other one?
that's the 11. This is
Is that
oh,
was
this
your
is
personal?
damaged. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
So do you value more this one?
yeah. It's so, but I'm not like.
Right?
This is 16.
16?
Yeah,
Mhm.
same phone.
Bro,
I love
camera's amazing.
it. I love it. I really love it.
Fire.
Bro, I couldn't imagine the Pro.
I got the 16, bro.
Yeah, 16 as well. Okay.
Pro.
I have the
Oh,
Pro.
you got 16 Pro. Oh,
Bro,
okay.
that camera's gotta be like crisp.
Oh, it's crispy as fuck. I take some fire pics. Looks sick. Looks fire.
This is wild, bro.
Even the front camera,
It's
huh?
like when you think, yeah, bro, because it's just funny to think, like, when you're looking at it, it literally looks like it's just, like, you're just looking at real life.
Yeah,
Like a mirror.
Yeah.
It looks like a mirror, but
Have you
it's
seen
not.
the zoom on that thing?
Oh,
Like the
it goes-
videos they post
Bro,
on Facebook?
Bro, when I first got it, I was working at the factory, and I would go in the mornings and you could see the moon, and I was like, yo, let me see how good I could get it, bro. And I went and zoomed in, and it was so clear, bro. It was so good.
That's crazy.
You know what's crazy? I heard Samsungs are better for it.
Yeah.
I would assume.
For like the cameras,
I
supposedly it's
I
way
don't
better.
deny it.
A lot of people say even laptops from Samsung are better than Apple.
Really? The
Yeah.
laptops?
Yeah, bro, laptops and even HP.
I ain't gonna
They
lie, I didn't even know
sell
they had
those-
laptops.
You don't
That's so
have
bad. No, I didn't even know that they had laptops.
Oh.
That's so bad.
Nah, dude, they're into everything, bro. But I feel like it's because you don't use it, bro. I'm still
Yeah.
in school, bro. So
But I
I
was
see a
in-
lot of people with
Like, I think it was 7th grade. Yeah, 7th grade. I got a Samsung Galaxy S Edge, and I loved that phone, bro. I was
phone?
like, yeah, I was like, it was before I had Apple, and I loved Samsung more than Apple because
Really?
of that. Yeah, because I feel like they were just ahead of the game. They just weren't aesthetically pleasing.
Now that you have both, though, which one's better? That you've had both. I mean,
That's kind of crazy, bro, because it's really subjective.
yeah. Right?
I think Apple is a lot better because of the community it's built.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's a simple community, you know.
Everybody's on it.
Yeah,
so
it's
easy to
easy. Like if I want to share something with you, AirDrop. You know,
Bro,
Samsung. You know,
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I feel like Apple just makes everything so simple.
Yeah.
It's so
Within their
simple.
community, though.
Yeah.
With it,
You know?
exactly.
Yeah, 'cause once
If
you
you
start,
break
like-
the barrier,
It gets weird, bro.
It gets weird. It
Like once you
does.
start communicating with a Samsung phone, you see green text, you're like,
messages.
fuck, you can't FaceTime.
I don't like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
FaceTime looks a little weird.
And that's the funny thing about business, because Apple did not have to make theirs blue. And when you think
Yeah,
about it,
right.
out of all the digital companies, like everybody Texas is green.
Yeah.
Then they came into the game and was like, we're gonna make it blue,
You're gonna make it blue, right?
so that their community can feel like,
Different.
oh, I'm not getting a blue text from you.
Yeah.
You must not be part of us.
Yeah,
And then
that's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Man, there's little things like
people,
that
bro.
businesses will use like just to like stand out, right?
Yeah. It's
Like
a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of cool shit.
It's a lot of.
Do you know a lot about business?
Yeah.
I feel like you got really into business. Did you always want to do business or? Fuck, I feel like we're talking about shit that we should.
Yeah, we should. Yeah. We should probably start.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the K&F Radio. Here with Kev.
This is Fernie, and we're joined by a very, very special guest. This is a hometown friend, longtime rival also as well.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. And also a very creative fashion designer that's getting into it, starting something. You've been doing this for 2 years, right?
I've been doing this now since 2022, so
3 years.
about 4 years
4
now.
years. We're in
going on
2026.
4
I keep
years.
forgetting.
Yeah.
How is that? How's your journey been so far?
It's been a roller coaster.
Yeah.
It's been a roller coaster, honestly. Like it's a lot, bro. That's just been going into this. But it's fun.
It's fun.
Oh yeah, it's very fun.
What's fun about it? Like, what do you like doing about it most?
Honestly, I would say just being able to bring forth a lot of the creative like insights that I have bundled inside, and being able to actually put it out onto a garment, put it out onto the internet, because obviously not everything I do is just on clothes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like the marketing
Yeah.
side of
It's
things.
a lot of marketing, bro. You
A
have to do a lot
lot.
of marketing.
Yeah, especially today's time.
Do you think that's the hardest thing about the business that you're in? Is the marketing? Or what would you say is the hardest thing about the business that you're currently in?
I would say right now, it's marketing.
Because you got to get out
Yeah.
there, right?
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing, is like getting your brand known.
I don't know if I would say it's the hardest, but I would definitely. I mean, I know this sounds very contradictory, but I would definitely say it's the most difficult, / challenging. But I wouldn't say it's the hardest. I would say probably the hardest thing with everything is still mentality. It's the mental side of the business.
Yeah,
They don't speak about it.
Do you want to explain that a little bit?
It's like you're constantly having to put aside, what do you call it?
Personal?
Like, not even just having enough time for everything.
Okay, time management.
So yeah, time management. You want to have the personal life, you want to have the health, the wealth, the love and happiness, but sometimes you have to give more time to one of those categories in order to actually see success.
Yeah.
That's about it, really.
Yeah, I agree. One thing I've always said is like, you got to make sure you're up before you can kind of like make sure others are up, and that's kind of hitting every category that you talk about.
Yeah.
So in terms of being healthy, like going to the gym, in terms of making money, in terms of building your own brand, like if you can't do that yourself, you can't help nobody else.
Right.
And that's the end goal, really.
Just to be able to actually put something out there that people can profit
Yeah,
from.
like
and-
build a brand that helps not just your family, anybody, the community, and brings people in. Like, bro, what you did, talking about the event.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, the event.
Wait. Before we even start, introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is. Oh yeah, we didn't even say his full name, bro.
Go ahead,
This
go
is
ahead.
Naieem Bean. I love that your last name's Bean because it reminds me of Kobe Bean Bryant, bro. Bro, that's so
Yes.
cool, bro. That's one of the goats.
Yeah.
It's like
24.
last name.
When I was young, bro, you remember the team, bro. Everybody used to call me Frijoles, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
That's how I even learned.
Frijoles?
Yeah, that's how I even learned like that meant bean in
beans.
Spanish,
As
bro.
soon as everybody learned his last name is Bean,
Yeah,
Bro,
everyone call him
Frijoles.
our full team was Mexicans. Frijoles.
Yep.
And man, he was like fast as fuck, bro. Bro, all the parents still. I talked to you about my parents, like about the event stuff.
Yeah.
I talked to him about all that stuff. Bro, they remember. He's like, bro, I remember 9. He's like, he was so fast and stuff
That's
like
the
that.
number one thing they always.
Bro.
Because, bro, like, that's how, I mean, that's when we played together, right? So, we,
Yeah.
like, traveled together, saw us play, but that was crazy times, bro. And it's crazy that they remember, 10, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
Man, I know. It's
Bro,
been so
Sidetrack,
long.
though, sidetrack.
Bro,
Yeah.
let me go a little bit
Too many
deeper
stories
into that.
with-
Can I get a little bit deeper?
A lot of stories.
Bro,
It's
today
a lot.
when I went to go eat breakfast with my folks today,
Uh-huh.
and they were like, "Oh, who are you gonna have on?" And I was trying to explain to them, and the biggest core memory that I could even bring up, bro, is my last game in high school was against you.
I was there.
Was it?
It was Central versus Goshen for my senior year. You guys won the whole thing that
Oh,
What
'cause-
field was
right,
it?
Yeah.
year. It was
Right?
at
Yeah.
Penn, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's where they
And-
held it at.
Bro, you beat us 4-1, bro. You ended my high school
Hey,
career.
not only that, bro. You took away his glory.
Oh, bro.
I did.
You
Bro,
did.
I don't know if you
I
remember.
don't. Wait,
I
tell
scored,
me.
so we were down 1-0, right?
Yeah.
And I got a free
the
kick.
free kick, the video? It's somewhere.
Yeah, it's on here. Do you want to see it?
Low
Just so
key,
you
high
can
key, yeah.
remember yourself? I hate talking about myself and shit, but I'll show you.
No.
Bro, I
you
was
got
there.
to.
I specifically remember the goal, the emotions that went around the whole like stadium, bro. And then like everything changed.
30 seconds later,
30 seconds
right?
later, everything changed.
30 seconds
What?
later. I swear to God. You don't remember, bro.
I
but
don't.
I'll show
Dude,
you.
I wish somebody would have gotten the whole clip, not just his goal, his free kick goal. Bro,
This is the actual free kick.
Wait, can you turn it?
Oh, yeah.
Huddle.
This is funny.
Everybody
bro.
remembers Huddle.
Everybody remembers. Oh, you had to have a.
I screen recorded from Huddle.
Yeah.
Oh, I think these are videos that people show me.
Shout out to Carlos.
Oh, yeah, that's Carlos. Bro, so right.
Bro, hold on, wait. Show me that again.
Dude, that was a bang.
That was a crazy shot, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's straight.
Bro, you guys want to. Bro, that was the first free kick they let me take all season.
Nah.
Richie was taking them all. Banger, right? Alright, bet.
Carlos.
Bro, Carlos tall, right? Let's talk about it. Alright, Carlos is tall,
tall,
guys.
bro.
So, like,
Carlos is a good
I can
goalie,
hype myself up, but dude, that guy was tall, bro. So, like, the fact that even went in, but, like we were saying, bro, I got to ride my high maybe 40 seconds. Maybe. Because off a kickoff, you guys took it, passed it back. You guys sent it long. Our center back messed up so mad. You took it and scored.
I don't even remember.
Bro, you
Hey,
literally
no.
just like
I
ran
know.
towards
It's
the
so
ball.
bad.
Bro, you
took
just
it.
kept
bad.
You just kept running. You took the ball and you scored 2-1. Game was over at that point because we were riding high, and then from riding that high, you go down.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. As a
Momentum
team, like
goes
the
down.
morale,
Bro,
the morale.
goes
Like
down.
as soon as you get scored on
And
and,
then-
you're up,
Bro,
you feel
and
like all hope is lost.
we were fighting to get back into the game, bro. We were struggling to get shots off, and when I scored that free kick, everyone said, "All right, bet maybe we're back into this."
Yeah.
You took that right away, bro. And you guys scored.
I had
He's
to.
like,
Another
I
goal.
don't remember, bro.
Bro, you don't remember that, bro.
It's
But to me,
deep.
that's
I
core
know. That's
memory.
why I feel so bad, bro. I'm
Hell
not
no,
gonna
hell
lie,
no.
bro.
Bro, that's soccer, bro. One thing I learned about soccer is everyone has their good day. That
Yeah.
was your guys' good day, bro.
Well, you want to know something funny? I don't publicly talk about this a lot, but I was I was a soccer kid, bro, but my mind was always on so many other things, bro. Yeah, my dad always like struggled with having to keep me focused on
Focused?
soccer, bro.
Can I tell you
Yes,
something?
bro. Yeah, what?
Dude, your dad growing up, even though we were all rivals and stuff,
Mm.
everybody loved him.
I know.
How
I hear
much-
that all the time.
How much he cared about his
100%.
son. He was there every game. Every
That's-
time I
that's
played you, your
love,
dad
bro.
was there, bro. And
That's
he
love.
wasn't one of those like, oh, my son's better than you guys. My son. No, bro. He's like, oh, you guys are good. You guys are good. You guys are gonna get better. He was a nice parent, bro. Like he
Yeah.
was cool to everybody, even if
Yeah.
you weren't on his team.
Yeah.
And my dad talked about it today. He's like, oh yeah, the one with the dad that would always be there. I was like,
Yeah.
that's exactly him.
Bro, my dad was just that type
Oh,
of dad
yeah,
that
bro.
just.
What a great dad.
Yeah, thank you, bro. No, for
What a
real.
great
And
dad, bro.
I genuinely, I know you guys obviously experience the same thing, but as you get older, you develop a more appreciation for your parents. Like as
Every
you're
year,
stepping into
bro.
adulthood,
Bro,
you're like,
dang.
dang, they've done so much.
Bro, it's
It's
crazy.
insane.
It's crazy, but yeah, just to piggyback off of what you said, like, yeah, he wasn't the type to like think like, oh, my son is just better than every kid out there. It was just genuinely knowing that this is his son. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I gotta ride I
Yeah.
gotta ride for my son no
So,
matter
100%.
what. So, and yeah, he always just used to make that known to me
Yeah.
and just telling me like I had to just. He was always painting the vision in my head that you have to work a lot harder
Yeah.
to be seen, basically on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said that he was struggling a little bit to get you just focused on soccer. So what are other things did you always think about doing fashion or like what
No.
was also on your mind?
Engineering.
Engineering?
Yeah.
You like doing stuff
I
like
like
that?
I like
engineering?
tinkering. Well, I was just always a tinkerer, like always fixer upper.
Okay.
I loved just understanding how something was put together and figuring out like what mechanisms made it function. So I would always try to just like take apart some certain things at home and try to fix it. If something broke, my mom would always, ask me to come see what was going on. She asked my dad, of course, but she knew that I just loved
You
trying
like
to
doing
see
that?
it. So I was just, I was just
that's
going
dope.
like
What was your favorite
things
toy
out.
then, bro? Since like you was like very hands-on. Like,
Legos.
Everybody's Legos, bro. What the hell? You got it. That's a
bro. I ain't
Lego.
gonna lie, Legos. And then
Dude.
my favorite game was Minecraft.
Bro,
Okay, bro.
Love
It goes
Minecraft,
up,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, I just went to a Lego store for the first time in my life.
For real?
Keystone or Castleton Mall in Indy.
Really? I still haven't gone.
So cool.
I went to one in Florida. It was so fucking cool.
Oh, you been to one? I bet that one was bigger than, bro.
Yeah,
They're
it's the Lego
amazing.
store.
What'd you like? What's some activities did they?
Well, I mean, they pretty much
Yeah,
just
yeah.
have like all the Lego boxes that you can like pretty much think of. They got more in stock, but like they're just all around. And then you can like, there's a little post, and they got separate Legos. You just build them.
So they just like a big workshop, like you could.
Workshop, bro.
That's fire.
What's up?
They got keychains, little yoga. Bro, I saw a little Yoda keychain like this small, bro.
Made out of
I'm about
Legos?
to take that shit.
No, I would too.
You should have, bro.
Nah, they got
Yoda.
some cool shit there.
You're a
though,
Star Wars.
bro.
You're a Star Wars guy.
Nah, bro, I just like
You
Yoda.
just like Yoda though. The character's.
You like
cool.
Star Wars?
I don't watch that. My dad was a big one though.
Big Yoda?
Yeah.
For real?
No, not big Yoda, but just
Star Wars in
Star
general?
Wars in general.
That
Yeah.
is rare. Finding somebody that really watches Star Wars.
Oh, I watched
Yeah.
Star Wars basically
Nowadays.
until I was like older.
For real?
Bro, I was like, there has to be a hype behind it, right? I gotta watch it.
But what'd you
Yeah.
watch? Cause
I watched them on Disney Plus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's all on
They
there
have
now.
all of them on
Yeah,
there.
they do.
Okay.
They do.
I watched them. I think it's harder for someone now to get into it because you see it and you're like, oh, that doesn't even look cool and stuff.
It looks a
but
little
back then,
outdated.
you know what I mean? It's
yeah,
probably like
that was a Sci-Fi
that,
back.
that looks something cool.
Yeah.
Then they're
That
like,
was the
yo,
what?
how are they doing?
Sci-Fi, like you know,
You mean sci-fi?
Sci-fi.
Yeah.
Okay, sci-fi. Yeah. I thought you talking about a show. I was gonna say,
I
what's
was like,
sci-fi?
Sci-Fi?
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
Shit, I guess I changed how I say it today.
Yeah, but,
But-
that's cool as fuck. So there's a lot of stuff that you're into, bro. So like, maybe you want to go into a little bit of like marketing, because I know you're doing a really good stuff on Instagram, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You post so much. Or do you guys want to talk about the event first? Because I feel like that leads into it.
We can go wherever. I
about
can
your brand
talk
first.
about.
Yeah, let's talk about
okay.
DotDotDot.
I could, okay, yeah.
Introduce it, cause I want them to know a little bit about it. That way they know what it's about, and then the event.
Gotcha.
goes up.
Okay. So, yes, as he said, my name is Naieem Bean. I'm the CEO and founder of DotDotDot LLC, and DotDotDot is a brand that has been born in the Midwest and is cultivating a true like tribal community that is understanding that it takes a village to really, pioneer something. When I came into when I made DotDotDot, I wanted to make it something that resonated with me, and why DotDotDot is because it symbolizes 3 in my perspective, and 3 to me is a very important number, just because I have so many synchronicities in life that goes with 3.
Yeah.
I have 3 sisters. I was born in the 3rd of my month. There's a lot of other 3s I can get into, but
So
those
let's
are
go.
to me. Those I always say those 2 because those are like,
The most fun ones.
yeah, my sisters, and then the 3rd of my month is a pretty big one for me. But yeah, 3 acronyms make up DotDotDot, which is do own thing, deny oppressive thoughts, and don't overthink. So do own thing is just me. It resonates to me because I was always a person that just loved going against the grain. I was pretty hard-headed as a kid, so I got in trouble quite a bit often. But it was always not out of like just being like hella negative. It was just always minor things, like maybe just talking, disrupting class, just being kind of fidgety.
I feel like we've all had.
I was like that.
You know what I mean?
I got in
Just-
trouble so much that you would think I was a bad kid, but I was really a good kid.
Phone calls.
That's
home.
it. Yes,
That's
phone
what I
calls
had.
home, bro. It was crazy.
He doesn't stop talking.
Material.
Yeah.
He doesn't leave his classmates alone.
And it would a lot of those things would turn you into a bad kid because you're not doing something bad, but then because you got the phone call home for doing something that wasn't bad, you go home and now you're mad because your parents was mad at you. Then you kind of
You take
begin
it
to
back.
be rebellious. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's a bad system. They gotta fix that.
They gotta fix that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
They gotta fix the whole system bro. From the bottom, bro.
From the bottom, bro.
Oh
Start
my
back
God.
at ground zero.
Yeah, but
But yes, doing things just from being hard-headed and just wanting to pursue my vision, I think everyone's entitled to their own vision, their own creativity. So, but then the second one is deny oppressive thoughts, which is a very, very vital thing because in a world where you're trying to do your own thing and go against the grain, of course, it's a smaller percentage of those that are doing that. And so even when someone's telling you something that's against the creative direction you have, you take it sounds oppressive because they're probably just being genuine, but they're being genuine in that larger percentage.
Yeah.
So they're being genuine in the 95%, you know what I mean? Yeah. Which that 95% is good for what it is, but you're operating in the 5%. Yeah. And so being in that 5%, more than likely all of that 5% activity is against the 95.
Facts.
So it's like them telling you something to be like, well, I think maybe you should do this, or I think maybe, I don't know. It's, well, yeah, you don't know because you're not in the 5%. Yeah. You're not on that side, you know?
And I think it takes experience, whether it's like us, we're starting, right? We don't have the most, but you have no experience to really know what it really takes. But they don't have that.
Exactly.
Bro, and that's facts. And I think I've kind of experienced that at your event, bro, because you were like asking us, like, oh, do you think this? And I'm like, fuck, I wish I could tell you from your eyes, because I'm not a fashion guy. I don't think about something like that. I'm going to tell you what a normal person is going to be like. Yeah, I would like this table right here, so that way I could walk that way. But you're thinking out of a whole different perspective.
I see what you're saying.
You know what
okay.
I mean?
Yeah, and then that's what I mean. Like, I might forget about that. Yeah. Like, I'm not in the moment. I'm not thinking. You know. Yeah. That's true. That's true. It's funny you said. That's a good point.
He did bring it up after the event. He's like, bro, I like that Naieem was asking us.
Yeah, bro. I was like,
yeah, because I wanted it to be. Dude. I wanted it to feel. I want people to feel like, you know.
I contributed.
Yeah, and not even feel like I want you to actually contribute.
Yeah.
You know, I do.
I feel like everybody did there. You know how like a lot of us were early there. I feel like everybody was contributing. Whether like we were just there like recording you guys and like doing footage, but I noticed everybody doing their own little part.
Yeah, everybody was doing their little thing.
Whether they were chilling for like 5 minutes, but then 5 minutes later they were doing a little part,
something.
Putting away some, like getting some of the food out.
Yeah, but bro, that
trying to figure. Yeah, the backdrop.
Everyone was like, "Yo, does this look straight?" Yeah, bro, it looks.
Yo, that was fine.
Bring it on a little bit. You know what I mean? So like everybody
was trying to like make sure things were situated. Yeah.
That's what I think. Do you want to get into the last part of the...
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Then the last acronym is do own thing. Wait, sorry. I'm tripping. Do own thing, deny repressive thoughts, and don't overthink. Don't overthink is, bro, by far the most strugglesome of them all.
How do you not overthink? How's that for you, especially as a fashion designer? Like, bro, I feel like sometimes that's hard not to do.
I would say that the biggest thing, right? The biggest thing is definitely God. That's the best thing I could. That's the best thing I could say when it comes to not overthinking and finding a way to not overthink, because there's too many things that your mind, as I don't know, as humans we go through. Yeah. But yeah, faith, because there's not overthinking.
Do you think it's just like God's plan? Like you know that you're doing your part, but at the end of the day, you know that God's gonna do His thing.
Yeah.
So like, don't overthink it. Like, yeah, I'm struggling with it. Even you probably didn't, right? But in your head, you could have been like, I'm struggling with this event. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But guess what? It worked out.
I totally forgot too. When like I know I was supposed to bring some stuff. There was my notebook. I was gonna bring the notebook
that you used to
that I first started everything, like DotDotDot.
Good one.
Yeah, because there's some cool stuff at the very back of the book. And the back of the book, I have probably like countless of pages, like 50, 60 pages in that book alone of me writing out affirmations. Because I went through a spiritual journey. I started in 2022. Yeah. It was 2023 next fall that I started getting into the spiritual journey. And bro, that was crazy. Like that right there was something different. You know, I was always writing out I ams, I wills, like there's a lot of different I ams and I wills. Those are the main ones. Like I am beautiful, I am strong, I am gifted, I'm talented. Like I will accomplish these things today, and writing those a bunch of times. But doing that alone is like the physical equivalent to allowing God to just do His part, because you do your part. It's like a prayer, right? Yep. And some people will be like, "Oh, I pray for health, wealth, love, and happiness, and I pray that my family is good." but then they'll just like go about their day not doing their part to make sure it happens. But it's like, you know, you don't just set the prayer out there. You gotta also do your part as well. Yeah.
Facts.
So
I feel like a lot of people miss that part. I think you could be good with God and not be good.
yeah,
And you have to make sure you're good first.
exactly.
That way God can even be like, you know what, this is a person that's worth, everyone's worth it, right?
Yeah.
To God, right?
Mhm.
But for a personal thing, I feel like you have to be good. You can't do fucked up shit and expect God to be on your side.
Exactly.
That's my opinion.
Exactly. And still though, the irony in that is to make
That
sure
God-
that God's still gonna forgive
Still
you.
gonna
of
forgive
course,
you, bro,
know?
which is
Now,
like-
now don't act and
Right.
don't do craziness.
That's
and
what I'm
just,
saying, though.
That's where
and
the
just be
little
like, well, he'll
mix-up is,
forgive
though.
me. It's like,
Like,
no, don't do
that's
that.
not how it
That's,
works.
yeah, that's not how it
Come
works,
on,
bro.
brother.
That's not
No,
how
it
it
should
works.
work.
It's like the Muslim, not to get into so many different religions, but like they have a thing for fasting, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And like Ramadan, and like, you know, they can't eat. But I read something where it's like if they did eat something, it should be well, it's okay if it was unintentional. Like if they unintentionally ate and kind of forgot, then it's fine. Just make sure you continue not eating, continue fasting. But if you didn't intentionally do it, then I think you have to feed 60 people or something like that, or try it and do another fast again to make up for it. Yeah.
That's crazy. A lot of religions are so crazy like that, right?
Yeah. It's
What do you think
different.
about Muslims? Like the
I think they're
religion?
great.
I think it's such a cool like religion, right?
Yeah, I think I'm not like well versed in the religion, but I do know a few things, and what I will say is that I think that they are very, very, very faith based, in that they really truly stick to like I don't know, they just stick to their scriptures.
Dude,
and they stick
there's-
to their yeah.
It's one of those
Everything.
religions that really hold countries together.
Yeah,
A lot of countries are literally good because of their religion that they have.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Like it's so crazy. You see all the people from Russia. Like I'm talking a little bit about UFC fighters, but you see all the Russian fighters. They're all Muslims. They all take that shit as 100%. It is. They're fighting, but their religion comes first.
Exactly.
If they're not gonna fight during Ramadan, they're not.
Exactly.
Most of them don't do that.
Which is nothing but respect.
Respect.
This is respect. Yeah.
I feel like you should respect every religion. Like, bro, dude, it's your belief.
Yeah,
Follow it, bro.
exactly.
I'm Catholic, so like me and you might not agree on some stuff, but I'm gonna still respect it.
But at the end of the day, there's one thing that we do agree on, and I feel like that's just that
That shit
pioneers everything
takes
else.
over
Yeah,
everything.
it's just
It
like
should.
we still believe that there's a Most High. We
Yep.
believe.
Facts.
Yeah.
No, that's dope as fuck.
But yeah, deny oppressive thoughts comes right before do own thing, and I think it's important that you conquer those things in that order. Sometimes you don't really have to, of
Right.
course not. But to me, like, you do your own thing. In doing your own thing, you see that people are against it, and then you have to deny that so you get through the fluff. And then when you get through the fluff, during getting through the fluff is where don't overthink comes in, because you
Right.
have to not overthink.
Once you're in it, really, like, don't
I
overthink.
think it,
Bro,
bro.
it's crazy.
And I feel like that's kind of where we're at. Like, we're kind of in it. We're not, like, deep in it, but we know what we're trying to aim for. So we can't overthink what we're doing.
Yes.
You just gotta do it.
Another great thing is, the sun comes up and then the sun goes down.
Yeah.
The moon comes up, the moon comes down,
Facts.
and it recycles all over again.
Always.
As soon as you finish like not overthinking, just be prepared to continue doing
do
your
it
own thing
again.
again, because it's like how you just said, where you feel like you're in the fluff, bro. You guys are about to just like pioneer through it.
Another
But then there's gonna be another thing where it's like you have to just.
Facts.
There's gonna be more new things to learn, and
But you know what I've noticed about life? Everything comes in waves. And, like, that's the way we kind of think about things. Say, like, tomorrow you got a big presentation, because that's what I had to focus on a lot. School presentations. I got to get through this wave. I got to get through Tuesday. I got 2 presentations, get through this big wave, and then we'll get through whatever's next. So, you go through, like,
focus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
certain waves. And that's kind of what you got to do in terms of don't overthink.
Right.
Focus on your one thing. Whatever comes next, you'll
Comes
deal with
nice.
it when it comes.
Exactly when it
You know?
comes. When it comes.
Nah, I think that
Well,
really is like something that a lot of people can follow in life, and I think that's a dope thing to put your brand behind.
Thank you. Yeah.
Those are, bro. When you think about ... I bet a lot of people are like ... What does that mean? And
That
you're
was
like,
yeah.
And then now you're putting questions in people's head. They're like, what does that mean? Let me research a little bit what that means, and that's such a dope thing to have behind it.
Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I really wanted to like strategize everything.
No, it shows that there's thought
yeah.
into it.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
And
Bro.
it's not just you just started. That's it.
I think one word that I would use is how strategic you are, based on the event.
I saw you say that in the
Bro,
last video.
I was like, bro, he like when he
was
talks
dude,
about things,
I think he did that on purpose. And I
like,
was
bro,
like,
it was like, how did you do that on purpose?
And what's specific? What's
And
the
bringing
we should
all
clarify.
the people in one place from different walks of life, all supporting one thing.
Yeah, I did.
You did do that?
I did.
Dude,
it
what
was,
a genius move.
I couldn't do it myself, of
Right.
course.
That
Everyone
was
played
good,
their
bro.
role.
That was really
Yeah.
good.
But I think that having you guys come to actually see it and tell me like, yo, I noticed that you did this way and this way. It showed me like, oh yeah, this is working. And it's working.
No, it's working, bro. I think how do you say it? More like how successful your event was shows off based off of what people got after the event. If you see a lot of creators, we
Yeah.
all got our things out.
Yeah.
We got the word out. This DotDotDot's first event. And I don't know about you, but I've got the most likes on any of my stories.
Really?
Based
Yeah,
off of that.
I'm not gonna lie. I was getting some traction. Yeah, I was like, wow, this is pretty cool.
Bro,
this is pretty cool.
how
Yeah.
dope is that? How does that feel?
It
success
feels
like
it feels a little surreal. I don't think it's like a crazy fame, of course. Like, you know, I think everyone enjoyed what they received, but of course it's keeping humble, right? You know, like we're still just like, yeah, there's work to be done still,
that?
of
We're
course.
at the beginning stage.
But it was a good thing to be like, oh no, this is definitely working.
It's working.
Yeah, like it's like,
Yeah,
oh
no.
no, it's working. Like it gave us some like clarity, like yo, what we're doing is as long as we continue, we don't have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we talked about that too, bro. We're like, this event showed us that.
Wait,
like,
did I answer your question? My fault.
The question was, what was it?
There you go.
Don't put me on the spot, bro.
Hey, bro, you did for sure. It's in there somewhere, bro.
Okay, we good.
But I
Where
think
were
that
we
was the dopest thing. Is fuck, no, I lost my train of thought.
You was basically getting at that, like how I brought everybody together
Yeah.
and that the turnout. Okay, yeah, you was talking about the results of everything.
results of it.
And,
I think going around and meeting all those people, bro, was so cool, bro. Especially like knowing that everyone's around here.
yeah,
And how dope it was. I got it in the 8-minute video. I asked you, how important is your community to this brand? And you said it was everything.
yeah, it's everything, bro. It's everything. It really is everything.
It's so cool. Like, even your partner, Elle, she's from here.
Yeah, she's from here.
Which is like, bro, that's one thing me and Kevin left. We're like, bro, these people have lived here maybe like their whole life. Just like us, bro. And we've never met them, bro. And we're like so similar in the mindset that everyone's doing something.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, fuck, bro. It was so cool being there. Like,
Well, let me ask you guys this question too. What do you see this podcast? Because of course, more than likely, a good percentage of you doing the podcast is for yourselves. Of course, you know,
Yeah.
like me doing the brand is something I wanted to get into fashion because I like fashion. But like, you obviously see that it could benefit something. And what is that for you?
You want to start off? I think we have very similar visions, but with little tweaks like that are different. You know?
Okay.
so for me, I know right now at this beginning stage,
Mm-hmm.
what I want to do is put my city on, because I know that right now we're all, I'm not gonna say small, but we are. You know what I mean? We're small. We're not mainstream yet.
I
Right.
say small creators, bro.
Small creators.
Yeah.
Right?
Creating our visions.
Right? Everyone's
putting
creating their
out
thing. And if I have, I'm not even gonna say a big platform, a platform for somebody to come on and talk about their story and give the backstage of why they're the way they are and why this brand is the way it is, I feel like that's already something that we've already set in stone from the beginning. Like, this is what we want to do with this podcast. Now, obviously, me and him have big goals, bro. We
Right.
doing this. We like talking to people. We've been talking about doing podcasts for years now. Bro. Years, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. I think in a world where you don't see a lot of people talking and having normal conversations,
Yeah.
it's refreshing to be able to do that, to have the ability to do that. And we find that even in real life situations. Like today, we talked about it a little bit before you got here on the pod. We got into conversation with a dude from Walmart at a cashier.
For real?
Deep ass conversation about weird shit. But bro, like, people don't do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, I feel like our goal obviously is to be successful in this. That's the main thing. Like he said, you have to worry about
Well,
yourself
what
first.
define success?
To find success for me is getting out of this hometown
Okay.
and now having enough listeners where I could financially support myself to do this full time.
I
You know
like
what I
that.
mean?
I like that.
So like me and him are still working real jobs. We're going to school. We're trying to get our career. I feel like me and him, I've always said this. it's like a backup.
It's like a
I
backup.
know sometimes it's not good to have backup because you're not putting your full into it.
Yeah.
But me and him have realized that me and him are very good at multitasking. We are doing our things, but this is still number one for us. This is what we want to do.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm gonna you get into your part first. And then I'll say. But
Go ahead. I'll go after because we're still on Fernando.
Okay. Yes. My fault.
And we want to hear your thoughts about what you're hearing from us because we don't talk about our
Ourselves.
vision as
No,
much.
we
You
don't.
know?
Yeah.
We never really talk about our vision. I mean, we do a little bit. We tell them, like, oh, we want to have more guests on and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But our goal, obviously, is to just get popping with this podcast and have so many people from different walks of life. And I feel like for me, eventually what I want to do is, like, learn from this.
Right.
You get so many people, you start learning about business, you learn about designing, you learn about streaming. Like, that's why I want to have so many different people on because I don't know everything.
You become a hub for information.
You become a hub for information that people then come to it.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like at the end of the day, a podcast does.
Yeah.
Teaches people.
It does.
It's a way of learning. And it's a long form way of learning, which is usually the best way to learn.
Yeah.
And bro, this is why sometimes we're okay with where we're at right now because this is long-term learning.
Yeah.
This is long videos. So the couple views that we see, they watch the video. It's not like TikTok. Our TikTok views are a lot higher, right?
No.
But they're watching 30 seconds. You know?
Yeah.
Over here, they're gonna watch an hour of us.
Yeah.
That really falls like deep into it.
It is something to take note of. It definitely is because I think podcast communities have a really strong foundation for the community.
And I think for us, bro, like we're okay with where we're at. Of course, we want to be higher. You know, that's always the goal, right?
Yeah.
You can't be content where you're at, but we're also good with being grateful where we're at.
Right.
Like we're glad that you brought up the whole God thing because like me and him say it all the time, bro. Like we're so blessed. God's blessing us, and it's like so many different ways, bro. He incorporates it in his own way. He told me a story about if you want to tell like today. You want to go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead.
That hit me a lot because like we do this is the main thing. Everybody's a sinner. We're not perfect, right?
Yeah.
So what we say is like, what he says like people are like, oh, how are you gonna be doing this if you're so like religious? You know, everybody's a sinner in their own way, right? So we're not perfect, but we're very very close to God, and that's really thanking our family.
Yep.
That's why I think
That's
we're
a very
very
big
alike
thing,
as well.
yeah.
Because
we have
both of
similar parents.
bro, our moms are very very religious to
Yeah.
the terms where like their names are the same. They
Yeah.
go to the same church.
Wow.
Like they carry themselves in such similar ways, like, and I think that kind of like connects us in a way.
I was gonna say I love that for y'all too though,
Yeah.
because then it's just straight
And our
brother
dads-
for real.
the same way.
Similar, bro.
They'll stay out in the garage by themselves at till 2 a.m., bro.
I love
doing
it.
their own thing.
Just just doing their own thing,
Bro,
just
and that's one
chilling.
thing where we could get a little bit deeper. That's why this is my brother. This ain't a friend no more. This is my brother.
This is your
now.
brother, yeah.
This is someone
Yeah.
that I've known for a decade more now, give or take.
I'm to a decade,
It's
bro.
about to be a decade.
That's
Like
wild.
I've known this guy for so long. So like, I don't know for you, but because it's your brand. But I feel like even with L, like you want to get with people that have the same mindset as you.
Yeah.
Because it grows you, bro. It really does. Like this guy challenges me, and I challenge
Sure,
him.
bro. We do
we
a
try to
lot
grow
of
it.
going back and
And
forth.
and you need it too.
You need it?
You need it. You do need it.
How
a
do you do
lot.
that in your business that you're in?
Who do you
Bro.
bounce off of, like, in
Yeah.
terms of ideas?
It's funny. It's like it feels
Because
like
it's
I'm
a
being put on the
competition in a
spot.
way, bro. But it's,
Nah, I don't
it's-
feel like that.
we got
No, not
squeeze some
even. It's
answers
just,
out
it's
of
just
you.
when I told you that the brand has been a journey. It has, and of course, it's only been like 4 years, like I said.
Yeah.
So of course, it's nowhere near
And you
like
know what's crazy, bro?
Amazon.
A lot of people don't notice those, say, 2-3 years behind this last year.
Yeah.
They only really see it until, like, it pops off.
That's true.
You know?
That is
They don't
true.
know those
That is
first
true.
couple years where nobody saw it.
They don't.
Yeah, they don't. They
Like,
don't.
bro, say a year from now we're on episode 50. People aren't gonna know that we started this shit a year ago and we had these, I'm gonna say, whack ass episodes with the white wall.
Yeah.
That's when you know we just started.
Yeah.
They're not gonna know we started that year ago.
That's
you
true.
know?
That's
They're
true.
gonna know, oh, they've been popping off since now.
Yeah.
That's the way people see it, bro.
Yeah.
Because that's why it surprised us. Like, for me, I kind of learned about DotDotDot, like, say, like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know all the work that was behind it those previous 2 years as well.
Yeah, it's true though. You're right. It's natural. That's just what it is. Like, I mean, and of course, look at us with Amazon and Nike and stuff. Like, we didn't know beforehand.
Right.
You know. So yeah, you're right. You're right.
Nah, it's cool as fuck.
But yeah, to dive into what you asked me, how do I do with my brand?
Yeah.
It's funny. It's just like what you guys said. It's just my family, really. That it's not just my family, of course, but it's my family that's, of course, obviously there every day around me, and so I bounce off of their energies. I have a really, really, really loving and supporting like system.
Yeah.
Like my family, my friends.
Friends especially.
Yeah, and to me, my social media too. My social media accounts like Snapchat. Shout out Snapchat, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Snapchat. I'm a Snapchat kid, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Bro. I love Snapchat, bro.
I feel like everybody got the app, right?
Yeah, bro. I be thinking about that. I'm like, bro, I was like, bro, when I get like 60 years old, I really have a lot to thank to Snapchat for, bro.
Yeah.
Genuinely, like not even on like just social, you know, because like you know we grew up in a digital social economy, so it's like now like to think further in the future, like if I'm 50, like a lot of my foundation with socializing is Snapchat, bro. Like I've snapped countless people, I've built hella relationships, I've promoted on there, I've made money through Snapchat, like you know, legally.
Legally. Yeah. Gotta throw that word in there. You gotta throw legally.
But no, seriously, yeah, I would say my support system, my family, and of course my faith too. Nice. But yeah, it's family that definitely plays a huge role in helping me bounce off ideas and stuff.
That's so cool, bro. I feel like that's one thing as you get older, like we said, we were talking about it before, you start appreciating it more the more and more older we get. Yeah. You start realizing like, yo, these are my people. Yeah. They're always gonna be there. Good or bad, they're gonna be there.
They're gonna be there. And you knew it, of course.
Didn't value it.
But you didn't, not as much, because to you, especially as like a little kid, like a little 3-year-old, they like, yeah, that's my mom. Of course, that's my mom. And they go about their day because to them it's like, well, that's mom. That's mom and dad. But then you get older, you realize, no, that's mom. Like,
and when you
there's 8 billion people in the world, but
this is my mama.
Yeah, my mom's always gonna have my back. I can't. Facts. Yeah.
No, that's cool, and that's one thing I realized a lot at that event, bro. It's how tight your family and friends are. Yeah. With your vision.
Thank you.
Because me and him have friends. Hopefully one day we get to see if they're right for us as much as they right for you. Mm-hmm. But that was so cool to see, like, so many different people, rappers, models, whatever the case was.
A lot of people.
All there just to support you.
It was amazing. And I know that is very wholesome. I actually I took a day where I just kind of sat like at home and I just kind of.
I remember you told me, bro, it's gonna take a while for me to like wrap my head around it.
Yeah. I did bring that up. Yeah. It's gonna hit me later. Like, yeah. Right now I'm living in it, but it'll hit me later.
It'll hit me later. It was a really like just a blessing to just be able to sit and be like, bro, I actually brought that to life. Like I had that idea, Elle did her thing and really like helped me bring forth all these pieces to showcase what I've always had in mind, which was like, you know, a fashion designer brand. You know, like a lot of people don't realize like there's a couple other. There's a lot of brands out there on social media like Instagram, TikTok and stuff that utilize the drop shipping or utilizes the overseas manufacturers. So they'll make a design, make a sample, you know, maybe whether that's by themselves or just a tech pack, and then they're send it out to these manufacturers overseas, and then figure out what the MOQ are, which is minimum order quantity. Okay. And then they'll go ahead and get that shipped over to themselves to see if that product looks good, to see if the sample is good. Then they'll use that sample to promote it and market it. Just dropping some gems.
Basically. Drop hella gems right there. I was about to tell you, is that what you do?
No, I don't. That's what I was gonna say.
That's
I
the opposite of what you do.
Yeah, it's the opposite of what I do. I've been really just hand doing this myself the whole way.
Is that where you want to eventually get to?
I think I'm gonna have to. At some point.
Scale it up.
Yeah, in order to really scale. I think what it is for me is the pieces that will be like high valued. Of course, every piece of the brand is high value, but those that will have a little bit more significant value, which is like more time put into it, more hands on. I don't think I want a manufacturer doing it. I think I still just want in house. Like
I feel like it still keeps that like I don't want to say authenticity.
I feel like
A little bit of it though, right?
Yeah,
It keeps it like, yo, this was built here from me.
Yeah, definitely.
By me.
Yeah.
I feel like that gives it a little bit more value.
Yeah, because they're just mass producing it, bro.
Dude,
and
it's
Everybody's
like,
gonna have them, you know.
yeah, it's
So,
not the same.
One thing that we take concept is Nug Boys, like their clothing brand.
No,
I
wait,
like
what is it?
Nug Boys, Full Send.
Okay, Full Send. I know.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, Full
So
The podcast, right?
I like the way
and they do YouTube videos.
podcast,
okay.
YouTube, yeah, but pretty much what I like that they've done with their clothing brand, they do drops like every 2 months, every 3 months, and they won't come out with that design again.
So
you-
exclusivity.
Yeah,
exclusive,
so you
yeah.
drop some fire shit that you worked on for a month or two, put it together, say you make 20 of each. Whenever it sells out, sells out.
I like
Whoever
that.
got that premium set got that.
Yeah, I like
That's
that
it.
a lot.
I really like the idea because we've talked about.
You think I should do something like that?
I think
I
you
was
should.
I was gonna ask you. So you have your website, bro.
Yeah.
So like when you get an order in, are you waiting until that order comes in to make the product, or is the product already made?
I've done both.
Okay.
I've done both.
Which one's a little bit more?
Yeah, I know. There's
Can you give pros and cons to
yeah,
both?
there's pros and cons to
There has
both.
to be, right?
Like, yeah, like if I have it already made, the pros with that, of course, is quick shipping.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Right.
The cons with that is maybe it's not in stock.
Yeah.
Right, like maybe I made the set amount already, so because they're trying to order, I don't have that size.
Right.
I would say the pros with making it to order
Mm-hmm.
is better because you can make that order specific. Plus, also the finance.
Yeah.
You know, when you do the pre-orders, you have to actually make everything yourself. Sorry, not the pre-orders. When you do it already made, you have to put you have to invest in everything, get all the products, and make everything, and have it on hand.
Yeah.
But if you do the pre-order route, then it's a little bit easier on you. It just, the cons is the shipping takes a little longer. Yeah.
Now you got into a little bit of it, but financially, how does that work? Because like you said, a lot of it. Well, from the research that I've done, you've done a runway over there in New York.
Yeah.
How much of that is like coming out of you? You don't have to get like.
Yeah. No. I'm cool with
tell
transparency.
us how it works because obviously
don't
it's not just
understand.
money.
Yeah.
Connections is the biggest part,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So what part is connections? What part is you actually paying, or what part is them paying? And kind of that runway.
How does that work?
So that specific fashion show was actually was amazing. It's funny, bro. I was actually here in Goshen, right, working at, I don't know if you know Black Squirrel.
Yeah.
Hell
The golf course.
I go golfing all it. I just went Friday.
2 days
Oh,
ago.
for real?
Yeah.
Oh, so okay, I gotta come out there with you, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You good at golf?
Yeah. Oh, no. I can't say I'm good at golf. I only golf like 3 times. But
Perfect,
I suck.
bro.
Hey.
Good for
Hey.
you, bro.
That's you
Hey,
too?
bro, I suck. I suck.
Hey, I've gone like twice or 3 times with friends and one by myself.
And one by yourself? Oh, how
I
was it by
took guts,
yourself?
bro. It sucked ass, but I went.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm out here, whatever.
But it was calm. It was nice, chill. Yeah, bro. Golfing is nice. I ain't gonna lie.
You like it?
I mess with it. Yeah.
One thing
mess with it.
I realized for me personally,
Mhm.
I don't have fun unless I'm with friends. I don't know about going by myself. It's not
Gotcha.
something- And you know why I think it is?
Hmm.
Because that competitiveness in me that I got from soccer is in this. So I want to be good, and if I'm not good at it, it's not fun.
You're only at battle with yourself.
In golf, right? It's you versus
Well, no,
you.
just anything.
Oh,
just,
never
just in the world.
Facts.
You came in by yourself. You're gonna leave by yourself.
Facts.
Try your best to be like highly competitive to yourself, but not to where it's detrimental.
Yeah.
You know what
You
I mean?
can-
Yeah.
don't
yeah,
overthink
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Facts.
It
That
can
goes
turn-
back
it can
into-
turn- You can have an identity crisis, man. It
Yeah,
can be
you
bad.
can.
But so for that event, it was funny because I was actually working at Island Green. It's the restaurant at Black Squirrel.
Okay.
You should check it out. It's
I heard it's good.
yeah, it's
I
Trinidadian
might try
based. It's very, very, very good food. They had a little slow. We had downtime, and I was in the back, and I had got a call from a friend of mine from New York,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Hey, my church, we have Halloween coming up, but we're not looking to do Halloween, something like trick or treating."
Right.
She said we want to host a fashion event.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, that sounds pretty cool.
Fuck yeah.
And she was like, we want to see if your brand could be in it. And I was like, what? Like, I was
That's
like,
connection. Right
Yeah, bro. I was sitting there. I was just
Like,
looking
you're
at the golf
offering
course.
me type of thing.
Yeah, I'm like, you want me to bring the brand?
out there.
Yeah.
In a whole
and
different state.
The only crazy part about this was it was October, like, October 8th or something.
Uh-huh.
And, Halloween's October 31st. So
So
I'm sitting there like,
I got hurt.
I gotta, get the fun. I gotta get the tickets over there. I gotta get this. But the craziest part about that, right? I don't even know if this is out there, but like, bro, the craziest thing about that was when she called me, literally 5 days later, I was already heading out to go on a trip out the country. So I was already, in my mind, I was like how is this really gonna work? But I'm the type of person where I don't really care how it's going to work. I just know it's going to work.
Yeah.
And I just know I have to get it by any means.
Right.
The trip that I was going to out of the country was Spain.
You going to Spain?
I was going to Spain. I know. I seen you guys' video.
Oh, you know exactly what kind of nerve you just struck.
I
You
know,
were going to Spain?
I know. I went to Spain, bro.
Okay. How was that?
It's fire, bro.
Did you learn a lot?
Amazing.
What did you go for? Just for fun, or did you go to learn a little bit?
No, it was for fun. My boy Lloyd, he's in the Marines.
Oh, badass.
So I haven't seen him in like 3 years. So it was like one of those trips where it was like, hey, instead of me coming home, like, let's like venture out. I'm like, bro, that's fire. Let's do it. And so we went out there. But I had that on my mind that like, so as soon as I come back from Spain, I'm coming to Elkhart, then I have to take a trip to, so I made it work, bro. It was crazy. I made it work.
Crazy, bro. That makes it feel more like business related, bro. I'm traveling one thing after another, bro. That makes it so much.
I feel like that's even doper that you even accomplished it, cause like you were on a time crunch.
Trust me, bro. It was crazy.
Like I know this event felt good, but I bet you that one felt like
that felt amazing.
Fuck.
Dude,
And it felt very nervous wracking too. Yeah.
That little calm right after, like.
I did it. When you
Especially when I was in New York too.
Oh, when you were there?
Like when I was in New York and I felt calm, I was like, bro, I'm in New York and I just did a show. Like that's tough.
A show.
Bro, that's one thing I always envisioned, bro. Like myself in New York, tall ass building, all lights are off, and I'm just looking down at the city. I just did that.
You wanna know what's really? I felt like a lot of the nerve, cause I know a lot of people like, bro, what are you so nervous about? Like you have, a lot of confidence and stuff. It's because I'm not really doing any of this for me. As odd as it sounds, like, something happened in high school, and it was like sophomore year. It was junior year, and I told myself that moving forward, everything I do in my life is not for me no more. Like I don't know, I forgot exactly why I said it. But I was just like so like serious about it. I was like, bro, I'm done doing stuff for me, bro. Like it has to be for my offsprings. I was like, everything I do now from this point has to be for like the next generation.
I agree, 100%.
And I don't know what it was, because of course I'm still young. So at that time, I could still be doing it for me. But I was like, but what if you're that person that just starts now and does it against everybody else? Like everybody else waits later. Like, and you did it now. Imagine where you'll be later.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll just do it.
I just do it. No, that's cool.
So I say that because every single time I'm nervous, it's because I'm thinking, and I know the city probably will be upset with me saying, I don't know if they'll be upset, but they'll probably be like, where's this entitlement coming from? But it has nothing to do for like showcasing. It's just simply like, I feel I have a duty to, I've placed it on myself that I have the duty to represent 574. That's all that is. No one asked me to do it, but I just personally wanted to do it.
We put that same duty on our shoulders as well.
There we go.
I know
that's what it is.
Probably people are like, man, fuck you. Why do you represent us?
You guys are gonna do it?
But guess what? I'm from here, bro. So like, I do put that cape on, and I'm thinking, hey, I'm gonna represent this city and try to go as far as I can with it. Yeah. I want it to be known what 574 is. Cause like we said, you went to New York. When you were out there, did people ask where you're from?
Oh yeah.
And what do you tell them, bro? Because when people ask me where are you from, and I'm like, fuck, how do I tell you that I'm from like the middle of nowhere?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I look around,
the middle of nowhere, bro. Like, bro, you're actually going into a perfect like segment as to why I even started repping 574 more. When I was growing up, because I was born in Brooklyn. I was born in Brooklyn, New York. And I came out here when I was like little, like 2 years old. And growing up, we always would go back almost every summer.
Right.
And actually, that's the problem I would come up to. Everybody would always be wondering, where are you from, and what do you mean, like, Indiana. Where is that? And I'm like, you don't even know the state.
You don't even know where that's
I'm
at.
like, bro, come on. I'm like, okay. Then I learned that you have to say like, do you know Notre Dame?
Yes.
Or
Oh my.
do you know
God.
Chicago? Chicago was like the first one.
Yeah.
Hours away from
Yeah. And then I was like, well, do you know Notre Dame? And then they were like, yeah. I'm like, well, I'm 30 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm 30 minutes east from there. And they're like, oh, okay. And they still don't know nothing.
Bro.
They just know Notre Dame,
Yeah.
you know.
It's
and it's
up
like,
there, something like that.
yeah. And there's no shade to Notre Dame, but that alone was just a visual representation to me that like, bro, what if I like help build something that's just like Notre Dame, to be like, yo, do you know this person? Do you know this?
Oh, yeah, that's from
you
there.
know, like, yo, it's like,
I
oh,
understand
yeah,
you now.
no. And I was like, okay, yeah, I gotta do that.
Nah, that's cool,
I agree,
but-
bro.
Dude, I feel like that even, I don't know, I go to Michigan a lot, bro. And you go to talk to people from Michigan, you tell them I'm from Goshen. What the fuck is that?
That's crazy. They don't even know.
They don't
Goshen
even,
either.
Michigan, bro, it's like fucking 30 minutes away. Like, people don't know where Goshen is. And I feel like 100%, like you just said, it's something that I've put upon myself where I'm like, yo, let's get this place known.
Yeah.
Let's make it known. Because, like, Indiana's known, but it's only known for, like, what? Pacers,
Right.
Larry Bird. Like, you know what I mean? There's not
That's
much
very
coming
true.
out of here.
Sean Kemp.
Sean Kemp. I don't-
Can't forget Sean Kemp.
Yeah, I don't know much about basketball.
Yeah,
but I know
that's
Sean
the
Kemp.
thing.
I
Yeah,
know he's a dunker.
We didn't speak too much about the ones that came out of here too. That's the other problem.
That's the problem too.
That
Bro.
is
A lot
another
of people
problem.
don't talk about people that come out of here, and I 100% agree. That's why I always go to Larry Bird, because I know Larry Bird went to college here.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny too is that what's funny is when you think about when we were younger, growing up, everybody talked about getting out of Elkhart. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, Elkhart's boring. Like Elkhart, or even in South Bend probably at the time, but in Goshen and Bristol and.
Everybody
But-
says that.
Yeah, everybody always said that, right? And I actually fell into it too. I was like, yeah, I'm from New York. This is gonna be easy for me to get out of here. I'm just go back to New York, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired. But when I got a little older, I realized all the trips I used to take to New York. I was like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I could build something in New York. It's easier. It's there's a lot more going on here. When I started really looking into it, I was like, that's wrong of me though. Cause I was like, New York is already made, bro. I was like thinking to myself, I was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, they already, like, me doing that is not contributing nothing to them, to their success, really.
Yeah.
It's really on
From
the
your
company
point of
side.
view, the way you want to go about your brand, I completely agree.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's already
Thank
made.
you.
You want
Yes,
somewhere where you're gonna be like pioneer,
exactly.
and here is the perfect spot because
The
there's
perfect
not much
spot.
of it.
There's not much. We only have, which is a very great thing. We're
Yes.
the RV capital of the world,
Yes.
and as well as a very big brass manufacturing,
Yes.
area.
So
But
important.
the industrial revolution is shifting. The revolution is not
Shifting
We
industrial
want more
anymore.
than that.
It's the artificial intelligence
It's
revolution.
literally
now.
going to artificial intelligence.
It's
quick as
it's
fuck.
shifting.
What do you
So-
think about that? Like, when you see your future, because I know you like the futuristic think.
Oh yeah, a lot.
Where do you see this going, in your opinion? And you want to go a little bit of the world and also your business.
See, I'm a bit uneased, but I would say that, yeah, I've had sleepless nights. I've had sleepless nights just thinking about it,
It's fucking haunting.
and it's not just because of like thinking like, oh, this like AI is gonna be walking like amongst us, and like we're just gonna be all just dismantled. But it's like what's going into it, the rate of change
Right.
is very
I
significant.
feel like we're not even
Very significant.
noticing it, bro.
I think we don't.
For some people, it's just gonna hit them because they're not up to date.
So, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I kind of want to get into it, but I'll get into some of it. But like,
You don't have to
it's-
go deep.
no, it's not even. Yeah, well, it's just because I actually want to go in front of the city and speak to some
Some of the stuff.
like some city council people and talk to them about.
Tell us the highlights. Don't tell us what you really want to get into, because
Yeah.
Just give a little gist of it.
Yeah. So like, some of the highlights is basically that I think I'll break it down very simple.
Okay.
So like, you have a high rise population and a low rise population. I would just consider the Midwest to have a lot more, of course, low rise population than the coastlines, and as well as South. And Chicago, of course, is Midwest, but
Yeah.
they're a big hub.
They're more established.
Yeah. So for them, I was looking at a lot of different like numbers in the economy, and I was like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, with AI coming into everything, like they are way more subjective to either having two things: having a lot more access to a utopia, or definitely having a huge like disadvantage of coming into a dystopia.
Yeah.
Because people over there is easier to be brainwashed,
For sure.
right? And I love city people, of course, but to tell you guys the truth, like you guys don't experience the same type of like community that is founded like in a low rise population. Like us in Elkhart, if something happens in the government or in the legislation or just in the council for our area, like we all feel it. It was a collective agreement.
Facts.
In city life, you can't the city council they have to say like, you know, that everybody's inputs is valid, but at the end of the day, it's not too valid. Probably is the same here too, to be honest. I don't have
Right.
all the logistics. But what I'm getting at is that like over there, they have a duty to make sure that things are strategized properly so that they can yield the best financial outcome.
For them.
And yeah, for them to keep the city going,
Right.
you know? And so with that being said, I mean, the average person in the city doesn't know squat about how to keep a high population economy growing.
Right.
So like they have to kind of like, yeah, put your votes in.
You think those are the people?
Right, they're more sheepish. You know what I mean? They're more geared towards following the crowd.
Yeah.
Over
And
here-
and the craziest thing about it, they know it, right?
They know it.
But there's a thing with as us humans. There's a
Yes.
thing you have to do with like just to keep sanity. You have
Bro,
to kind
that's
of
exactly
think
what.
that like.
Do you think that's even scarier though? Like we have to go against our better judgment and be like, you know what? That's probably wrong what we're doing, the way things are being done. But because I can't fix it and I don't know how to fix it, I'm gonna just go along with it.
Yeah, it is scary.
That's
It's very scary.
I feel like that's the majority.
It's got to be, bro.
It is.
It's got to be the majority of it. Dude, just to show you, I don't know if you want to go deep into it, but like this stuff that's going on in the government, like the fact that like these files of these bad people, Epstein specifically, aren't being released how they should be released, in my opinion. Like it should be full transparency. This is what this guy did with this person, and do we find it in our law that we could get them? You know what I mean? But instead, we're all looking at this and we're all seeing this happen where they're lying about stuff, they're hiding stuff, they're not giving full transparency. And instead of like, I don't want to say let's do a revolution because like who the fuck wants war? Like no one wants that shit.
I don't think people
Right?
want war at all.
No one wants that, bro.
Yeah.
So like, we all just sit here and we're like yeah, that's just our government. Like that's what we are. And I guess
You
we
feel
have to accept it.
there's a sense of like hopelessness.
Yes,
I feel like you
that's
can't.
Dude, do you ever feel like we're so much into this shit that there's no way back? Like, do you think the Romans, when they fell, like they
No.
saw all the bad stuff coming?
That's
what-
So like part of me does, but I think I don't, just because like you have to still remember God's there.
Yeah.
And I know it's like okay, yeah, that's the easy way out, Naieem, but like come on, let's be real. And it's like, no, but you remember God is real.
God is real.
God is real, right? And I don't mean to be all spiritual and
Nah,
faith based on it, but no, it's just that like it's a thing what I just said about like how you have to kind of believe
Yes.
like that. Like, no, my point has to be valid.
Yeah.
It's kind of same thing. It's like, no, you gotta still remember that God's still there, and it not only just because He does have the plan, but it's in a selfish way. It's also for sanity purposes.
Yes.
You know, it helps you keep sane because of all the craziness that's
Right.
going on now. You know, yeah. But you should also very highly believe, you know, in what you're believing in.
Yeah.
But I want to touch up a little bit too with the AI,
Yeah.
and where everything's going. Bro, honestly, it is very, 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 very different now. I don't know if you've kept up recently with just a lot of the new things that a lot of the large language models are doing.
A little
it-
bit, not that much.
Yeah, bro.
What
Like,
do you-
I
what did you
just
say?
the very craziest thing
Okay.
I just witnessed
Yeah.
was Jensen Hong, which is the CEO of, I don't know if he's the founder, but he's the CEO of NVIDIA.
Oh, yes.
You know NVIDIA?
Yes, I know this.
They
Guy.
make
He was
the
on Joe
chips.
Rogan.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. He had just was on a stage and he was doing a presentation and showcased Olaf, right?
Oh yes, I
you
just
seen
saw
that?
this.
You saw that? Huh?
Yes, that was so crazy.
Have you seen it?
I have not.
Can you explain it to me?
Bro, so basically, Olaf came up on the stage, and it's a robot, basically. It's a robot. But of course, like nowadays, it's not gonna be just hardware. You can put felt on it. Make it feel
Realistic.
realistic. Exactly. And so, bro, Olaf is walking around on the stage, bro, like as a humanoid, basically. But in a Olaf suit, and he's literally like scanning the world in real time and like talking to Jensen and like coming up to him and being like, oh, da da da. And Jensen is basically explaining to everybody how like this is capable now. Like with something like this, imagine going to Disney World and all the Disney characters are
Talking to you,
alive,
walking around,
like
like that's fucking scary.
bro, it was Olaf
acting
like
their
literally
part.
this height.
Yeah, bro.
What?
Just imagine that, bro. Like, imagine something you saw in a cartoon, and you're like, you know what, cartoons aren't real. But guess what? Now, because of our technology,
There was even
it's
some
real,
stuff in
brother.
development I wasn't
And
allowed to
the
film.
thing I need to tell to people, right? I don't need to, but I want to tell people is that you don't be so alarmed, right? Because I think when you're too alarmed going into something that could be catastrophic, you get a catastrophe for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But you gotta go in believing like it's like going into war, right?
Yes.
Like actual real battlefield,
Yeah.
like back in whatever.
Yeah.
It's like you can't just go in and be like, oh yeah, we're all about to die. You gotta be like, yeah, I think we're probably about to die, but we about to get some of them too. And it's like,
Do something.
yeah, we're gonna get some of them too. So we, there's gonna be an
gonna be worth
outcome.
it.
Like, yeah, it's gonna be worth it. So
We
it's
still
kind of
gonna
like
win.
that. Yeah,
No, I feel you 100%.
yeah. But yeah.
No, that's so wild, bro. I think that's some of the crazy shit that we see where you start seeing like, yo, this is what this thing is capable of doing, and like, there's nothing I could do about it. There's nothing you could do about it. None of us really could do about it, because one thing you learn about technology, it keeps growing,
Yeah.
whether you want it or not. The big companies, the people that have money, the people that run this world, they want this.
Yes, and it's funny you just said that, bro. It just brought me back to what I was wanting to say about the low-rise population, high-rise
Yeah.
population. Is like I have very big questions for Elkhart.
Okay.
And honestly, I might even just like ask some of here, bro, because who knows how long it might
you
take to
get in
get to
front
the.
of 'em.
Yeah, bro, and they
Right.
probably gonna play around. Like,
Yeah.
bro, I got real things to talk about, bro.
Let's ask them.
Yeah, and like the questions is like, what are we doing, right? Like, what is 574? What? No, not even. What is Northern Indiana, just the Midwest period,
Yeah, let's talk about
doing to secure themselves, like find an economic security when it comes to artificial intelligence? Because a lot of politicians are scared to talk about artificial intelligence,
Yep.
and it's understandable because you don't know the outcome of it.
Exactly.
So you don't want it to hinder your campaign. I get it.
Yeah.
But it's also humanity's at stake.
Yes.
It's something bigger than just the economy. We're talking about existence,
Yeah.
period.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are we doing to situate our economy that is very different than the coastal lines that dictate a lot of global, GDP? What are we doing to make sure that we're good? I don't know.
That is a
It's
good
kind of hard for me to see
What's really being done for us.
yeah, because we have a strong community, right? So like, say you put some humanoids in the mall over here, we're not gonna like it.
I don't like it.
We're gonna sign a petition. We're gonna get it out of there.
Like, get mad at you.
Yeah, get them out of here, bro. But in the city, it's easier to keep it there.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what I mean by the brainwash, though.
Yeah.
They feel like
It's
it's just
normal.
the city just doing something crazy again.
Right.
Something new.
Yeah, for us,
incorporate.
we're looking at it like, why is there a robot here?
Yeah.
We're very capable of
I'm
working.
very capable, or someone's capable. You should be
Someone's
paying
cap-
somebody, bro. Perfect example.
Yeah,
Texas ain't even that far from us. It's like, no, it is pretty far. 14 hours, right?
I think
the south.
Yeah,
It's very south,
really-
right?
Yeah, very south.
We went to a Chick-fil-A when we went to watch Barcelona versus Real Madrid.
Okay, nice.
When was
nice.
that?
Oh,
2-3 years ago.
Summers ago, probably.
2-3 summers
Three
ago, right?
summers ago.
We went to go to Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is normal as fuck. There's hella workers and shit. Usually, we go in there. We're sitting down. A fucking robot
Oh, I remember
goes
that.
around and brings you your food.
When was this again?
Just like 2-3.
Bro, there's I've seen
That's
these
the
in Michigan
funniest
as
part.
well.
It was already a while ago.
It was already been a while, bro. So I can only imagine what that's like really now. Like, do you have humans working? Are we gonna lose that aspect of people working for a job?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we
that's
are.
scary, and that's already like I'm telling
And
you.
that's
Said
what's annoying is no one's watching them.
Nobody.
Everyone's algorithms is catering to all the videos you want to watch.
Yeah.
That's why my stuff If I pull it up, bro, like,
Yeah.
I'll show you real quick. Like,
Just gonna record it.
gosh, yeah. Actually, I'm gonna screen record the Instagrams when I do that because I know my stories. I have too much content, bro.
Yeah. No, I believe you, bro. I
Too
don't want
much
to move. I
content.
don't want to switch topics, but how important is social media for your brand?
Bro, it's so important.
Right.
Yeah, it's bad. That's
It sucks that we have to rely on it
that's
so much.
kind of actually why I kind of like that's where the pros come in for artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
I see a world where
You could use it.
yeah, a lot of it sounds very dystopian like too, and it's gonna sound very dystopian like for a lot of probably the audience because I feel like most of the audience is not gonna be is more so most of the audience is probably consumers rather than producers.
For sure.
If you have a consumer mindset, yeah, all you're seeing is a lot of bad outcomes, and
Yeah.
I get it. But if you're a producer, yeah, you realize there's a lot of benefit to it
Yeah.
because it alleviates a lot of stress.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
100%.
Bro, I don't know if you'd see. Look at my Instagram.
Yeah.
Look at this. That's all my accounts, bro.
Damn.
You know, it's my personal. This is my like spam night vision. Then I have DotDotDot has two of them because one is the community, one's professional. Then this is my personal professional. That's my brownies. And then this one was supposed to be like it's not I'm not logged into it right now, but that one's supposed to be like a podcast sort of ish. But it's for motivational posts.
Okay.
That's what it started off as.
Dope as fuck.
Yeah, so
So you've dabbled in a little bit of everything.
yeah. And then you gotta remember that's just Instagram.
That's just Instagram. So imagine TikTok.
You gotta go on TikTok. You gotta go on Instagram.
Snapchat.
I mean YouTube. You gotta go on Snapchat. It's like, bro,
It's endless.
I feel you, bro.
It's so
be
endless.
on the phone for a lot of times.
Yeah. Do
And
you
the
ever?
thing is, bro, it's not consuming though. You're not consuming it. You're more like trying to like produce it. You know?
Yeah, that's the thing. I've
That's
been
you.
doing that a lot.
Yeah.
I realized in order to be a really good producer, though,
Big
of course,
consumer.
you have to kind of consume, but like you said, you're consuming in a different lens. Though.
Yeah.
So I'm consuming a lot of like I'll probably watch a lot of like dumb videos,
yeah.
but I'm watching it because I'm trying to figure out what's garnering
What's
these people's
popping.
attention.
Yes.
Yeah,
100%. I
what-
feel like that's what I use it for.
Yeah, and then I'm going through comments and I'm like, oh, so this post right here got 7 million views, but it has only like 26,000 comments.
Yeah.
But when you go into the comments, there's certain comments that have 30,000 likes.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm like, oh, so most people aren't even engaging like their own stuff. They're going in and then they're using the comments. The comments is another
Yes,
social
it
media.
is, bro.
100%.
People are going
Literally
through comments
is.
and scrolling, harding those like
Yeah.
it's a post.
I didn't even realize
crazy.
how crazy that is until I started seeing like I was looking up videos like how do we get this podcast going? How do we? And it literally like it said our like producing side, but it also said when you consume it, interact with it, interact with other
Yeah.
people, comment, like comments, do all that stuff. Like you're right. A lot of us don't think like that. Like,
Yeah,
but
they're
that is a whole
forcing-
different community.
Yeah, they're forcing a lot of social platforms are pushing people to do the engaging because
About
the
it.
algorithm is saying, well, we need to find a way to make it more, how do I say, fair, to make it fair on what we push and what we push more of.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, the best way to make it fair is if that person is engaging on our platform more, because more engagement on our platforms will yield us more profit.
Yeah.
So we need to try to tell people to engage.
To engage.
Yeah, comment,
agree.
heart.
Well, even
share.
on Twitter, I don't know if you've seen, if you don't interact that much or like show any way that you're human with this account, they'll close your account down thinking it's body.
That's how it's getting on X.
On X, bro. Because I don't know
Because
if
X AI, I ain't gonna lie, Elon
X
not
is
playing,
hella
bro.
AI, bro.
Elon
So like,
not playing, bro.
one thing you saw with Elon as soon as he bought that thing, how transparent he was gonna be with it.
Mhm.
Maybe not to the degree that we thought he was gonna be, but like as soon as he came out, hey guys, 70% of these accounts bots. They're not real accounts, guys. These are being run by something, usually AI.
Yeah.
So like,
And he wants to get rid of that.
and he wants to get rid of that
And it makes sense. It makes
because
sense.
he wants humanity to evolve. He doesn't want humanity to stop. Like he's for humans. And I
Yeah.
think that's a lot of people where they start like.
You respect Elon?
I respect Elon in the fact that like
Or maybe I should word it differently. Like, what are your
Okay.
views on Elon?
my views on Elon is okay. So I saw Elon on JRE on
Okay.
Joe Rogan. So
Yeah.
I saw him with the long form podcast of the way he thinks and talks and stuff, right? And you listen to him and you're like, okay, well this guy sounds like he wants the best for humans. Like he wants to go to Mars for humans. He wants to do this for humans. He wants to make humans' lives better. But then you go and you see all these other things, and you just start thinking like, yo, is it a lie? But then I think the real Elon is the guy on Joe Rogan's podcast, because he's there being real. He doesn't have to fake it. Like, he doesn't even have to do that if you really want. He's the richest person in the world. Like, he doesn't have to do that. He's allowing us to get a glimpse of what that's like.
Yeah, people forget when you get to a certain caliber in success, bro, like, they think, like, yeah, you're either, like, you're just very evil. And it's like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it's very lonely at the top.
It's gotta be, bro.
It's super lonely at the top, bro.
Like, you have to really
To the point where you really are battling your own thoughts.
For sure. Especially him.
I mean, it's just you.
It's a battle within yourself, like you said, bro.
Yeah, it's just you.
No, and, like, especially him, bro, because you gotta think about all the things that he's involved in. How do you not go nuts? How do you find somebody else that could relate to what you're trying to do? You can't. It's not many like you. You could go and find a different designer. I could go find a podcaster. How do you find someone else that wants to go to Mars?
Yeah, exactly.
Or so, how do you find
simple
like
stuff
that?
like that? Yeah.
So, like, my thing is, like, okay, yes, he's, like he said earlier, we're all sinners, bro. We're all bad people. If you really look into everybody, like, you could find something to hate on. But what's his goal? What is he really trying to accomplish? That's why I could be like, I respect Elon.
Right.
I don't have to agree with everything he likes, but I feel like that's part of being a human. You don't have to agree with everybody.
Yeah, that's for me too. Like, building this business, I respect a lot of
100%.
these big pioneers like Jeff Bezos,
Right?
Mark
You
Zuckerberg.
have to.
Like,
Even
bro,
Bill Gates, like
I get there's a lot of controversy to them, but bro, like, you can't deny what they've built is something transcendental. Like,
Amazon, like Bill Gates, like, bro, you could say what you want. He might be on the fucking files, whatever he's not, right? But bro, he built something that people literally like. Amazon's one of the biggest things now, bro.
like imagine, bro. Like,
imagine not having it. Just imagine it.
Imagine seeing K&F like always on trucks driving through the city,
Like,
bro.
imagine that.
Like
fucking
just
norm.
bringing people
Stuff
Yeah, bringing people stuff, bro. Like, you've donated, like, to help them out.
that you went on your
That's
phone.
fire.
You clicked add to my cart. You checked it out, and now it's on its way. That's how easy that is. That's what that guy did.
It's amazing.
Fuck me if he's not a good person, guys, but he's made your life a little bit easier.
A lot of bit easier. That's the thing people be forgetting,
Like, people
bro.
forget, like,
a lot of these people, if their companies stopped, bro, you would be trying to question what
screwed,
reality was.
bro.
Like,
Now, that's where you start saying, like, did we allow for that to even happen, though? Because think about it. 20, 30 years ago, we didn't have that. Were people happy back then? Probably.
that's the thing. You ever heard of the white man's burden?
Try to explain it to me. I'd love to learn.
So, white man's burden, right, is essentially the concept of coming into a society, presenting a problem that didn't exist, right? But you've made the problem, and then you pitch it to them, you sell it to them. They see the problem. They see it as a problem now, and you tell them, "But don't worry, I have a solution."
Ooh, okay. I see that a lot of times.
And that is one thing. So basically, what you said is like, did we do
this ourselves?
Did we do it ourselves? And it's like,
Kinda.
Yeah.
You kind of did, bro.
Because we're like, we don't need that stuff faster, but it would be nice.
Yeah.
Because if we got it faster, then this might happen faster, and then that might happen faster. And it's like, okay, so let me get it faster.
Yeah.
Well, tell me about it. I ordered 2 things on Amazon recently. Always checking outside the door. Next day shipping, right?
Right.
Yes.
I never order shit on Amazon. Those 2 days of me ordering two items had me looking outside every time a car passed.
Crazy.
Now imagine the people that do that daily, because there's people that shop daily.
There's people that are addicted.
They don't go to Walmart.
People
They
get addicted to
order
that.
everything and they get it the next day.
Yeah.
Facts.
So that's how easy he makes like lives for people.
Yeah.
No, facts.
There's a real, like, actual, like, it's like a drug almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Bro, I was so obsessed. Where's my package? Where's my package?
Yeah.
Where's the Prime? Like, where's
It
the
feels like
check at?
Christmas.
It feel like it. It
Yeah.
does. And you start seeing it like, okay, what does this affect negatively? And you start seeing like, oh, there's an obese epidemic. People are getting really fat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you guys are making their life easier, dude. They don't have to go to Walmart to go walk.
Yeah.
You don't have to DoorDash. Like, DoorDash is, I feel like DoorDash is a fucking mother trucker, dude. Because I sit there and I'm like, guys, you're paying extra when you could just go to the store, have real life interactions, which is going to be positive for you. Because every time I talk to somebody, I feel a little bit better inside.
Yeah.
For sure.
You go, you get what you wanted, you go home, you've already experienced something.
Mm-hmm.
But
You're
look,
at home ordering something, you're just waiting for the food.
that's what
Facts.
people like, though. Some people don't want to go
Why,
out and
though?
experience living life. They just want to be in the room. They just want to get
Social media, bro.
Do you think that's what it is?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know
1,000%.
what? I don't have to go meet real people because I have it right here on my phone. I can go see this.
Bro, I'll
person.
specifically go to the
Accessibility
store
has
for
changed
that.
it.
I want to go interact with people. Like, I can order something like, what's it called? I'm always eating Domino's.
Yeah.
I can get it ordered. I think I got it for free. Like, I got
Yeah.
coupons for free. I want to go interact with the workers,
Yeah.
see who's cool, who's got a goofy story. Like, you can always get a 1 minute story out of somebody.
Yeah.
Like
Facts.
today, we got probably 3 minute movies out of 3 people. Like,
Yeah. It was fun.
and that's just interactions, bro. You go out, you live.
You did? You recorded those?
No, we just
bro,
living,
But you're
bro.
just saying,
we were
like,
just living.
Yeah,
Right,
we just
right,
living,
right,
bro.
right.
Like,
You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
Once you live, I feel like for me personally, once you start living, you experience a lot more stuff. If you just put yourself out there. Prime example,
1,000%.
your event, bro. I was telling him 2-3 years ago, would we have gone? We maybe
Might not have.
right. But
For
now that
like,
we're
eh.
in this business of what we're trying to do, those type of things benefit us. And when we went to it, how great did we feel from that?
And that's what I wanted, bro. Cause
That's what you wanted?
in building the business, I was like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like by the way, I don't want to diss the community. I know that the community has a lot of resources out there
Yeah.
for businesses.
Yeah.
I forgot what Elkhart's is in South Bends, but they have stuff like that. But the thing is, I don't know if you guys need to switch this up or something, bro. But you catering it to a specific demographic.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
the problem.
It's not your vision.
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah. It's sometimes for those that they. I mean, it's just different demographic.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I want to make things a little bit more accessible.
Yeah.
You know, for a lot of those that are hustling here, in the city that don't have or know of any resources, but know they can do it.
Yeah.
You know, like how you guys was like, nah, I know I can make a podcast,
Yeah.
but we just gotta set certain things up.
Yeah.
And then you do it. And it's like, imagine me having the vision of wanting you guys to have a resource
Yeah.
that you feel like you can come to
Yeah.
and benefit, and I don't do it. But I
Bro.
know you guys are doing this.
You know
Like,
that.
to me, bro, that's my whole thing. I was thinking about this in the shower, like, when I come to this podcast, like, what do I talk about? I was like, bro, it's like, bro, to me, it's just a no-brainer, bro. That's how I don't know. That's how I operate. Like, I see you're making music. I see you paint. I see you're like an animator,
Yeah.
and then I see that you like to write and do like write articles and stuff.
Yeah.
First off, I'm scared for you because AI is
gonna
doing
take
a lot
over
of
that
that
business
stuff.
real quick.
Right. And but no, nonetheless, what I'm getting at is like, but what if I just like created something like one huge project that was like, I need a script writer
I know.
and
man.
I need an animator, to do some of the
A web.
promotions.
You created a web now where we all are connected now. If I want to get a rapper in my video, I know who to go get.
Yeah.
I was talking to him. Me and him, we don't got shit in common with a model at all. But now I know where to find one.
But now you know where to find one, which will lead
and
to
that
many
one
more.
probably
Yeah.
knows so many more.
Exactly.
And it's gonna keep growing. And I think that's like one thing that I took from your event was the networking that we did there.
Mm-hmm.
Was probably for us, especially us, maybe not for you, but was the most beneficial thing. Out of the
No,
whole
it was
event.
very beneficial for me, bro.
Yeah.
It really was. Like, I went through a lot of things before where I actually would genuinely always ask people what was going on.
Yeah.
For example, the brownies. You know how I did the brownies?
Right.
Can we get a little bit into that?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
get
let's
into
go.
the brownies. I started in high school.
Yeah.
It was like a
Bye.
sophomore year, I think. I forgot,
forget.
but it was 2019,
Yeah.
whatever year that was.
Yeah. Sophomore year.
I think it was, right?
Facts.
Yeah. So I started it then, and it was just a little hustle. That idea came because I was like, well, I wanted to make a little extra cash for, I forgot what it was, bro. I'm not going to
Yeah.
lie, but I was just like, I can make something. And I was like, I didn't want to, and this is where the stubbornness came from, the doing thing. I didn't want to do something everyone had already did. So I went on the internet, I looked up like Oreos, and I was like, Oreo desserts. And I kept like looking things up, and it was like Rice Krispie treats. And I was like, oh, I could put Oreos in Rice Krispie treats. That'd be fire. And so I went to go try to do it. It turned out bad, bro. I brought it to school, and people was clowning me, bro. And I was like, bro. I was like, all right, bet. I got y'all.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I was like,
I bet that lit a fire in you. Like, I bet now I'm gonna find something that
yeah,
works.
because I'm like, bro,
motherfucker.
y'all not seeing the vision, bro. I got you, bro. I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna go cook something up, and I'll bring it again.
Yeah.
And then it was brownies, bro. I was like, wait, what if I do Oreos in brownies? And
Yeah.
I was like, that would be fire. That's different. Brought it to school. People was like kind of hesitant too, but they was like, yeah, I'll take it. And my best friend told me like, bro, I don't think anybody's gonna buy brownies, bro. Like, He to this day he always tells me, bro, I'm so happy you went against what I said.
Dude, so happy.
Because
Sometimes-
he's my boy,
bro.
He's
Bro,
my boy.
sometimes there's people that don't, like you said, don't see your vision,
Yeah.
and it's up to you to be like, you know what? Am I gonna listen to this person or am I gonna go through with it?
Yeah.
You went through with it. How successful, bro? People from Goshen were telling me like, bro, have you tried these Naieem brownies? I'm like, no, I haven't. Let me try them.
And
We ordered
that
them,
was
you get 'em.
crazy for me, bro. Like to think that it was scaling, because I told you it was just genuinely just to make a little extra cash. Like, yeah, I didn't really think
And it
of
became
it.
its own thing,
like,
huh?
yeah, you know,
You're
I
like,
was
yo,
just
people are asking me
what?
for these.
Yeah, and then like you start hearing down the line the brownie man. I'm like the brownie.
The
I'm
brownie
like,
man.
bro, I got a name, you
I got
know? It's
Naieem,
like,
that ain't my name.
I guess, bro. I guess.
Do you
bro.
think that helped contribute to you later becoming a fashion designer, or does it interlink at all?
I think, yeah, I would say I think everything I've done up to this point has played a role in each other's thing. Soccer is obviously the biggest part of it all.
I think so.
I think
for me,
just being
I
known.
think that built the foundation, though.
it
Yes.
You know, because
Yeah.
connections are made in soccer. Most of my friends, most people that I know, most of the places I've been to,
Soccer.
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 Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Like soccer is what brought us traveling.
Yep.
Literally, bro.
Facts.
Like our
Everywhere.
team used to go. I mean, the MRL, bro. We was going all over the Midwest.
Yeah.
That's how I even got out the city.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
facts. For me,
club.
like, bro, I would have never gone to India if it wasn't for Goshen Stars.
Cause I was gonna say you played Ghost and Stars,
I
right?
played Goshen Stars my whole career.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know if you know, but Goshen Stars was hella small, bro. Like, I remember
Very
going
small.
to these fields, taking out rocks from the fields because they were barely about to build them. Like, I
I
remember
didn't know
that.
all that though.
Like, that's how deep I go with Goshen Stars.
Yeah,
bro.
no, I don't know all that. I don't
So,
It
like,
goes way back.
Bro, I go way
crazy,
back,
yeah.
bro.
Y'all was just building the.
Bro, I was there.
So it
for
was
when
like
they
Goshen
built the
City
field.
FC type, like how
Yeah.
that was just started.
Just started.
Ghost and Stars, you was there when it was like
I was
kind
there
of
when
just.
it was starting.
Because they used to
fire,
have the
though.
fields
That's
back
fire, though.
at the other side of town. Like
Yeah,
by
we
some
had fields
RVs.
at the other side.
They used to just have big lot of grass, like literally in between RVs.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
literally in an RV, like where they store RVs now. Like,
Yeah.
that's
See,
what it
and
is.
stuff like that would make me want to go find the Ghost and Stars. Y'all gotta find the Ghost and Stars like founder, bro.
We know him.
You know?
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta bring him, bro. I feel
Bro.
bad that I don't even know
He
him.
took
but-
us to Missouri, bro.
He took us to Missouri, bro. Like
real?
to this day, bro. Like I
Tell,
still
tell him what you remember. I know what you think about
Bro. He got mad at us because we were like,
What's his name?
his name is
Miller.
Miller. But what was his first name?
I forget, but it's okay. It's better.
I bet it's better not to say that.
Bet.
Nah, it should. Fuck it. Miller. His name.
Based on the joke right now.
Bro, he like heard us say something about balls, like something like wild, right?
This
He's
is in
like,
the van.
this is in a van,
In
no
van.
AC, no AC.
Oh, God.
It's
White
him,
van.
our coach, and a bunch of kids in the back
Yeah.
talking about balls. I don't know what the fuck the conversation was, right? He gets into it and he like lowers the music. I don't even know if he lowered the music, but he like everything gets quiet
Everybody pay attention.
and he starts going. It's not called that. It's called testicles.
Just all professional.
Profession like
It's not
like
called
it
that.
was
It's
normal
called
to him.
testicles.
Like it's not that. It's testicles. And we all sat there, laughed our ass off, bro. Cause like that was. I feel like that was one of the first times you like really.
That was the
tried
breaking
to-
point in a little bit. You know, he's trying to
Cause
break
you
the
know
ice.
how you have
first.
that little bit of like,
That guy's like superior.
That
Like I
guy's
can't.
up there, he doesn't
Yeah,
wanna-
yeah,
He's the
yeah.
president right there.
bro. He showed us right there. Hey, he's a cool guy, dude.
That
You
is
can talk to him.
hilarious.
And I
Off the-
still
off
remember-
testicles.
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 I'm telling you, that showed us that he could joke, that he can have a joke. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that one we went all the way to the finals.
Yeah.
So he was there for that whole thing. We saw how excited he was when we won that stuff
In Missouri.
in Missouri for that first time.
That wasn't the only time, but that was
Yeah,
the
we've
first
gone-
time.
That was our first time going to regionals.
Yeah, that was when you was in Ghost and Stars.
That was my first year.
That was his first year.
I was gonna say that was like
That was a special year, bro.
that was after
really special.
cause you after Invaders you came to ECU for like the hottest second, right? Or you didn't come to ECU?
Now I came to ECU like at the end of my club career,
Okay.
cause that's when like
So it was like you, Peludo, and like Richie. Y'all had went to
Richie,
Ghost and
Ariel.
Stars.
I was always at Goshen Stars from Invaders. You know how we were at Invaders.
Yeah.
And then we went into middle school, whatever. And then I left to Mexico. When I was a goalie.
That's crazy. I remember
Right?
that now. Yeah.
You remember he was a goalie?
Yeah. Oh, I can't
I
forget
love
he was
you,
a goalie.
bro.
That's
That's what he
Kevin,
moved
yeah,
at.
I know, bro. That was
Bro,
it.
it was so wild to me when people were
Bro
like,
was the
"This was a
shortest
goalie."
keeper in the world, but like the best keeper, bro.
Bro.
It was like I don't know. For me as a little kid, like and not knowing, how big the world is, in my eyes, I was like, bro, you're like the best keeper in the world. Bro.
You know what I
he
get
was
thanks
small and
to,
he could
bro?
play with his feet, bro.
Yeah, I'm like,
he
what
took
the
my whole team.
Yeah,
This
bro.
guy sucked.
Nah, that's crazy.
This guy was
Dude.
a mean guy, dude. My
I-
dad used to like tell me like, "Don't you ever let that goalie do that shit to you ever again." And I was like, "Damn, for real, it's that deep." And I remember the next time he did it, I tried to foul him so hard.
Ooh, pause.
Like, pause
And
it real quick.
audio can stay on though, bro. Quick memory about that though, bro. When I was goalie, bro, the main thing that kept me a goalie, cause I was always short. Me and Richie were like the shortest ones. Remember?
Yeah.
Why is that little kid in the goal, bro? My dad would hype me up, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know why it was that. He didn't want me to play on the field. He liked that I was a goalie.
For real?
That's odd. Yeah.
That is
So
odd.
He didn't have a complete reason. He just liked it.
You're a badass goalie.
You were good. I do
Dude,
remember that.
I was good.
When I scored a free
did.
kick on you, that was like, yo,
You
I scored a.
Hey,
good
but
free
why?
kick on
Cause my short ass. That
Yeah.
bitch was right under the post, bro.
I saw that. I was like, this
Yeah,
guy's
you had
short.
some disadvantage, of
Yeah,
course,
for
but
sure.
you was killing it, bro.
Bro, he was a great goalie, dude.
Yeah.
I do remember that. And you start thinking like, fuck, dude, that was when we were little kids, bro. And now look at us, like, you're doing your thing, we're doing our. It's so weird how life works, bro. I think that's some of the most beautiful parts about life, dude. It's just seeing how everybody's journey kind of interlinks. Like me and you, like, bro, we weren't friends. Like, you
No,
were
that's what I'm
rivals.
saying, yeah, but it was still
It was still love,
It was
in
still
my
love
in my
because
opinion.
the
The journey that we all went through.
And it was like, what? But you're still soccer player. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Soccer
Yes,
really connected.
It
everything,
does, bro. And it
It
shows
connects
you
everything.
shit like, yo, you could do something on your own, and yes, it's probably a little feels better if you do it on your own. But if you're able to get a team to work together to accomplish something, that's even probably better.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's how I feel.
That's what was special about Martial Stars.
And I feel like that's only something you get from a team sport. Like
Yeah.
a boxer's not gonna feel like that. A boxer's gonna be like, no, I'll do it my way because I
right.
can do it my way.
Actually, bro, I don't know about that. You know why?
Yeah. let me
A
hear it.
boxer, UFC fighter, almost same thing, right?
Mm.
You have a whole team behind you.
Oh, okay.
In terms
Okay,
of,
yeah.
like, yeah,
The
you're
trainers.
right. You're on your own in the cage, right? Once you're in the ring in the cage, that's just you.
Yeah.
But everything that comes behind it, everybody's got a special boxing style, special wrestling style. That's thanks to their coaches.
To the coaches.
Yeah, that's
So
very
in a
true.
way, it's like a sport. It's a team sport, but one person kind of takes all the credit.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
that's where
I
I
agree.
that's why I said that because I've heard so many fighters talk about like when it push comes to shove, when the pressure comes, when the lights are on, I don't trust anybody else but myself.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's
You know what I mean?
Your instinct at the end of the day.
And
Yeah.
like you maybe you could talk a little bit of the event. You
Mhm.
had so many different parts going on at the same time, so many different people working those parts. But at the end of the day, like it was ... Like everyone looked to you. Like this event is his. If it works or doesn't work, it's gonna fall on you.
Yeah.
So like, how important is it for you to like? Obviously, most of the people on your team are probably family friends.
A lot. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
me and him have a lot of family friends that I don't know if I would trust with this podcast. You know what I mean? To like
Gotcha.
hold the camera and stuff like that. So
Gotcha.
like, how was it for you to like get that team?
It was. I would say it was a lot easier than I people may have thought. And that's just because, like I said, I have a very strong and loving support system. So it wasn't much for me to have to be like, hey, I'm gonna need help with this and need help with that, and you're like, yeah, I got you. Because that's what I should have also explained was that when you are getting into this business side of things and building something, you really realize that you have to like believe in your vision.
Yeah.
So much to the point where you have to sell it to those.
Yes.
You know, like your parents might not.
Dude.
Like, for example, doing this, right? Like, is like you guys are wasting your time.
Dude, facts.
You know,
100%.
to them, it's like, well, maybe nowadays it's
at
different
first.
At
because
first.
Dude,
podcasting
The
is
biggest thing is
huge.
that our parents are very supportive.
Yeah, that's one
Right.
thing where I'm like, okay, I understand exactly what you're talking about, but
But I think it's
our
because we've seen
situation,
both sides.
yeah,
You know, we've seen both sides. Of it.
and our situation is a little different because we got lucky and blessed by God that our parents, like, no matter what
Are-
we're gonna do, they're gonna support us.
Right,
So
exactly.
like, our parents were our number one supporters.
Hey,
from the
but
beginning.
also to add on, it's not that we're just doing the podcast. We're not making money. Like,
oh yeah,
we have everything else going on the side, and they see that's working. You know,
Mm-hmm.
in terms of like other things that we do outside of this podcast, like things that not everybody should do.
Yeah,
We do our own stuff, but on top of that, we're on top of our shit. We're
yeah,
getting our degree, bro. Straight A's right now.
That's
Surprisingly,
good.
right?
That's very good.
Surprising.
I might be on the Dean's list.
Exactly.
That's very good.
That's
I'm
stuff
proud
that
of
people
y'all, bro.
don't
That's
see,
good.
You know.
Yeah,
So like we're doing everything on top of the podcast. So that's what helps us.
which is a lot
know?
too. So that's why I commend y'all too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, bro. And I think that's kind of what's helping us put this podcast together. We're so proud that we're doing it at this exact timing.
Yeah.
We're wrapping up our school. I retired soccer. He retired soccer. Like it's all doors are closing, new doors are opening.
New doors
That's
are
the way. That's
opening.
what we said in a previous podcast too, bro.
I like that.
Yeah.
As soon as all that hardship is done, like you have something already
Yeah.
that's starting to you can sit on.
We've said this before. We built a foundation, whether we're big or small. We've built a foundation.
Foundation
Yeah.
is here, bro, and I think it shows with, I don't know, maybe for you, but in our business, sometimes it's not us necessarily reaching out to people, which is 100% we do that. We reach out to people, hey, do you guys want to be on our podcast? But sometimes it's so fucking cool when it's someone hitting you up and being like, hey, can I be on your guys' podcast to talk about my
We've
stuff?
had a mix of both.
Yeah.
We've had a mix of both, and both of them feel
Amazing.
dope as fuck.
I was gonna say I know that feels amazing.
Do
I
you get
know
that a
that
lot
gotta
with
feel
your
amazing.
brand, with like your business? Like, do you get people coming to you like, hey, let's collab, let's do this?
I would say, of course, over the years
4
now, it's getting more and more.
At the beginning of
that's
better
the goal,
goal,
right?
Yeah, and
You know?
that's the goal. Cause I actually early in the beginning I actually had a couple that came to me, and this is important for those that want to like take something from this. It's like you in those moments you have the time to decipher whether or not you want to do the collab right away or you want to wait, because sometimes you want to build yourself up first.
Right. It's not even that you're not ready. The brand might not be ready.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, exactly. And you don't want to also hear about like, oh, I came up off of this,
Right.
you know, unless it was just genuine of like, oh, I wasn't really
Just
coming
happened.
up off this. I was just testing something.
Bro, it's like two brands
You
that are
know?
naturally just coming up together and they just happen to collaborate.
Yeah,
You know?
and matter of fact, that's like with L.
Exactly.
I
Very natural.
I was gonna ask you, how does that go, Will?
Yeah, and with Elle, it was like, bro, I met her and seen that she was someone that was dedicated to working on pieces of garments with her sewing machine to complete like a way different type of style on the clothing, right? She'll have these random different materials that
Like
she
fur on
has.
denim?
Like the fur on denim, bro. I'm like, bro, I
that's why
love that,
I was
bro.
like, bro, she had fur on so many denim that I'm like, yo, I'll probably buy myself that.
Yeah, bro, and not even just your girl. Like I was even thinking, like, could you find a way to swag it for the men too? Like, you know, like
Ooh, fur, yeah.
that would be tough,
That'd be
bro.
tough if someone could pull that
Yeah,
off, facts.
like maybe the collar.
Bro, that's not,
like
we don't see it, but that's the thing. That's gonna make it.
we're gonna make it.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it, bro.
And
We're
that's
gonna make
where-
it, bro.
I feel like more of a designer, a vision is so important. Like, do you ever just sit down and you get a vision? Do you automatically write it down, or what is your process of when you come up with your vision? 'Cause I know what I do with mine.
I would say my process is like visualizing it where it exists. Like before, like yeah, I personally I don't usually draw everything out or write everything down right away. I would literally just sit there and conceptualize it, and to the point where I can like it's a staple, like it's a thing already.
I see.
Like, you know how you already, like a person, you think of a human, you think of them having a phone.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a common, like it's an essential.
Yeah.
I would try to like fathom to the point where it's an essential.
Okay.
And be like, okay, yeah, like at that point it's a no-brainer if it's an
Yeah.
essential, you know.
No, that's 100% facts. I think that's exactly, or I could tie yours into mine.
Mm.
This wall right here, it's black, used to be white. Me and him from the beginning, we saw it. We saw, okay, I want black. And it's so cool that we already had brick, so that we just painted it black.
Yeah, I love this brick too.
And it's like,
It's different.
it was a vision, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go and write it down always. Sometimes I do. I'll write it in my notes or I'll write it in my book that I have. But I always usually call him.
Mm.
Me and him call each other, and we're like, bro, I just thought of this idea. What you think about it? And that's why it's so weird for me, because I'll be like, you're kind of doing this on your own, but you're not really, right? Because you have people behind
Yeah.
you. But with me, I'm not alone. I know I have somebody else that's
Right,
thinking the same
right.
shit that I'm thinking about, how we could get this popping, how we could grow it. So for me, it's like easy to vision, because I know
Gotcha.
if my vision isn't good, he's gonna tell me. He's gonna be like, I don't know about that, bro. Maybe
Yeah.
I feel like we had things where we go back and forth and like
Yeah.
maybe we shouldn't, maybe we should.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's gonna be something where like I feel like most people will kind of fail, because you'll be like, no, it's my way. But me and him have such a good relationship where like, fuck it, bro. Like, I'll go with your vision. I trust you.
I trust you.
I trust you.
Yeah.
I
And
know
you
that.
gotta have that level of trust
Yeah.
too. But when you have another person there with you,
Yeah.
that you feel as though is like, you know, like every single thing they say is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important, bro.
It's facts.
Yeah, I like that, bro. I think we just bounce off like each other's ideas very well. You know, we have different point of views. We have different, how do I say it? Like niches. He does his certain things. I do my certain things. So each one kind of comes together. If he doesn't see one thing, I'll see it. If I don't see it, he'll see it.
And that's one thing I love about it is that like there's stuff that I'll miss and he'll be like, "No, bro, we should do it like this."
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, 100%. And I don't know why I didn't see it, and I know why it is. It's because
It was for him to even find.
it was
probably.
for him to find, bro.
Yeah.
And it's for him to like have the, and I know he has it, confidence to be like, "Yo, this is what I think about it," and I'm gonna be like, 100%, bro. I follow your thing.
I love that.
Yeah, that's cool as fuck. But do you want to get a little bit into your flag?
Oh yes, yes.
I know. There's a
course.
lot of stuff that we probably haven't talked about.
Yeah,
And
I know we're getting up to 2 hours.
I know.
I
Oh, yeah,
want to
talk
make
to me
sure
about
you
that.
show off what you brought.
Yes.
Okay,
I know.
bet.
I want to mark those stuff off.
So I'll show that off.
Yeah.
This right here is Grenada. All right. This is very near and dear to me. Right. This is my mom's country. This is a country in the Caribbean, in the West Indies, and they're known for this right here. You see this symbol here?
This right here.
Yeah.
Can I say?
Yes.
It looks like a flame.
It's not actually.
Okay. Tell me about it.
It is a nutmeg.
A nutmeg. Okay.
And it's because they produce like the highest. I believe, I don't want to say it wrong, but I believe we're like the world's leading producer for nutmeg.
Okay.
And with that title, we got a nickname called the Spice Isle.
Spice Isle.
Yeah, the island of spice.
Okay,
So
that's what
we're
they
so like we're like the only flag too that has a spice on.
Yeah.
The only country that has a spice on our flag.
And it looks so well like put together, bro. Just like
It fits.
It's
fits
amazing,
right in.
bro.
It
It's
fits.
amazing. I'm
Fits
not gonna
right in.
lie. So yeah, Grenada is everything to me because that's where like soccer comes from for me, as well as just the drive to want to make things known because Grenada is a small island, so not a lot of people know
Facts.
it. Yeah, man. So I wanted to bring that today. Shout out, mom.
Awesome.
Shout out, Mom. You always
Shout out to the folks.
Shout out to the
Always.
Shout out to
folks.
both folks.
Yeah, facts.
No, I agree 100%.
I have this bag over here.
Yeah.
While you do that, bro, I love that we all kind of have the same thought about it. All comes back from our folks. It all comes back from where we're originally from.
No.
Here, first and foremost, he finally went to Mexico.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was my first time going in December, and I wanted to touch on it a little bit, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, do it.
Your flag has that nutmeg because you guys do that, right?
Yeah.
And one thing I've learned really, really quick over there in Mexico is that every little like state has what they're known for. So like there was a city that was known for strawberries. Irapuato, you probably don't know about it.
I don't.
That's the city of strawberries.
What?
They sell the best strawberries there.
That's
I went
hard.
and I
It's just the
proved it.
whole place is just
They're known for
known
strawberries.
for strawberries.
Like that's what
crazy.
they massively produce. Guanajuato is known for tequila.
Okay.
There's a special plant. I forget what it's called.
It's
Agave?
like a big-
Agave. There we go.
Agave, yeah.
I'm so glad you know it.
Yeah.
Bro, I saw fields of fucking
It
agave.
looks like aloe, right?
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like
that's
aloe. And I'm
crazy.
like, what?
On juice?
And they're like, yo, people come and they harvest the tequila and all that from this, like, all this field that you see, people come and
Just
they-
seeing a whole.
and you see it and you're like,
No, that's
yo,
crazy.
That's crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
That's one thing I loved about Mexico is like, what you see is what you get, bro.
What you see is what you get,
You see there's places known for strawberries, you're gonna see a lot of fields of strawberry, bro.
and that's what's so beautiful about going out of the country
Yes.
too. Like you, I don't
Have
know,
you traveled a
America.
lot?
Yeah, huh?
Have you traveled a lot? Like I know you went to
have.
Spain.
I have.
Where,
Thankfully,
where else have you gone?
I've gone to Grenada. I've gone to Trinidad and Tobago. I've gone to like in Spain. I went to Madrid first, and then I went to Barcelona.
2 spots you got hit. As much as you hate.
Yeah,
I gotta hit Madrid.
You
I-
gotta
much as
hit
I hate
both of
it,
them,
but
bro.
I
I
gotta
ain't gonna lie,
I'm
bro.
ready to
Are you a Madrid or Barca fan?
Huh? I'm a Barca fan.
Bro, how do we keep getting lucky, bro? We keep having Barca fans.
I'm a
on.
Barca fan. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Messi
I'm
had
fucking-
me from
I don't
the
know if you
beginning.
saw it, but upstairs I have that flag.
Not even just Messi. Sorry, Ronaldinho had me, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Ronaldinho had you?
Ronaldinho, yeah.
I'm always gonna say Messi got me, bro.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
the first guy I saw.
Yeah.
But
And then where else I traveled was I went to Mexico. But
Oh,
it was
yeah?
it was off of a cruise, so I didn't
Okay.
like really like
Go into it.
explore.
I tell
Mexico.
people they haven't experienced Mexico until they've really gone to like center Mexico to like a ranch. Because people, I've gone to Mexico, I've gone to Cancun.
that ain't it.
It wasn't
That's
it.
whitewash, my friend.
So Cancun is like what like
It's just tourist.
It's whitewashed,
like, touristy
bro.
place.
Yeah.
I hate to use that word, but
But
it's
it's
very,
like-
very
yeah,
whitewashed.
yeah.
Like, you see a lot of America.
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing when I went to Querétaro. Querétaro, to me, I was like, oh, this place is going to be very Mexican. And it does. It has its, like, places where you, like, oh, this is Mexico. But you go to a mall, and you're like, damn, this looks like fucking Indianapolis. Or
So
Chicago.
it's like an American styled.
They're very,
place of
they're,
their
they're
culture.
growing
That's
with
annoying.
technology, and the only way you see the U.S. is technology.
Yeah.
A lot of the places, and
Yeah.
obviously the rest of the world wants to catch up, so they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
It kind of for me.
China's
I felt like
right there.
China's right there, bro. And we were talking about China in like 2 episodes ago. How hard it is to know stuff about China, but the stuff that comes out, you're like, yo, what a dope country. Like I
Yeah.
want to go visit.
China's
it. I know
fire.
we're at war, and shit,
I ain't
but I
like
want
China.
to visit
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Besides all the
All that little
politics
extra
and all that stuff, but China's tough.
China's
I ain't
cool
gonna
as
lie.
fuck, bro.
Wait, real quick.
Yeah.
Is this 2 hours bad? Is it a bad thing to?
Oh no. We're only saying that because we
2%.
the camera
Oh.
perfect.
That's fine. I want to get to your stuff, so.
Get the there's a here.
Mm-hmm.
There's that big one. Remember, bro? That's
Do what y'all gotta do.
that thing charges it.
Hey, I don't lie to you, bro. That's gonna be our longest podcast.
No, that's good.
For real?
Yeah, bro.
We hit 2 hours, right on dot.
Yeah, we
Bro,
got 2 hours.
we still got stuff to do.
Yeah, we still got long.
Yeah, bro. I'm a chatter, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, I'm a chatter.
That's the point. We're gonna get lost in this.
My girlfriend told me, bro, it's like a while. Like, she told me this for like a year, but like, you gotta get on a podcast, bro.
Yeah. Well, bro, that's one thing from the beginning, I want to at least have this platform so people like you could be like, hey, I like these people. I'm comfortable coming to them and telling them a little bit about myself, my story, what I want to do with my life.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, for me, that sounds great, bro. Like, the fact that you already had thought about it
Mm-hmm.
makes me feel like, yo, you gave us the blessing to have you on.
Yeah, bro. This will go down as one of the greatest podcasts ever.
I got you. For you, yeah, bro. It's gonna be one of our favorites. This is the already.
And it's gonna be that just because of what you guys are gonna do. Yeah. But I'm telling you, it's going to be that. I'm personally telling you that because, like, bro, it's the first podcast I've been on. So you already know I'm gonna go right. I'm riding this. I'm riding this wave all the way, bro.
Yeah, no, I hope.
That's just how I work. I don't know how other people.
Dude,
know.
Do you ever like sit down and you ever think like, why aren't people like me?
Yeah.
I know it's a deep thought and like.
No, it's
No,
genuine.
it is, bro.
Like when I was younger, my dad there's a lot of times my dad would tell me like you give people too much credit sometimes.
Yeah.
And what he meant by that is not to say like people are dumb, not at all. He's saying like, you know, like you're not giving yourself enough credit on the way that you think.
Yeah.
And you're just sitting there thinking everyone's thinking the same way as you, and it's like that's just not how it works.
Yeah.
And then I didn't get it. I used to be annoyed because I used to be like,
Yeah.
in my mind I thought he was wrong, and I was like,
Yeah.
Dad, no, you're just thinking wrong. You have to believe that everyone thinks like you, and then that's gonna make it work. You know,
Yeah, don't work like that.
It's not.
Prime example for me. I'll get a little like vulnerable with my friends, but
Mm-hmm.
we were going to go eat at Texas Roadhouse, and we were like took a little longer way. We saw some apartments and stuff, and my friends were like, bro, can you imagine living there? And I was like, damn, can you imagine owning it?
Exactly.
And they were like, shut the fuck up, bro. And I was just like, bro, like, that's just mindset, bro. I don't think about living somewhere anymore. I think about, like, okay, how could I use this to build my financial footprint?
Generate
And real
some
estate
income.
is what I've always talked about it. Real estate is something I've always been passionate
Real
about.
estate,
always comes up, bro.
real estate is huge.
Mm-hmm.
It's so huge,
It's
and that's something
driving
I've
everything.
always wanted to get into, bro. So, like, I understand you completely. Like, people, like, you give credit too much credit to some people, but like you said, I feel like it's better to be hopeful.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you know, I hope you guys could get there one day.
Yeah,
You know what I
hope
mean?
you
Like,
guys
you're
can
not
get
there right now, and that's just your journey, bro.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get there. Hopefully my thing is, I want to inspire people that look like me, that act like me, that are from where I'm at.
Yeah.
To be like, if this guy fucking did it, I can do it.
I can do it too. Yeah,
Like,
that pioneer mindset.
That's the pioneer
It's the
mindset.
pioneer. What about you? You feel like just
Same
being
way, bro.
a
We say that all the
pioneer,
time,
bro.
I was like, bro, look at what they're doing. We could do the same thing, and not to like say they don't do good. In our own way,
Yeah.
we could do the same thing in our own way, bro. Like,
Exactly.
Facts.
you know?
Exactly.
But touching a little bit more based on the stuff that you brought.
Yeah. So first off, I brought these for you guys.
Oh.
These are the dot oils, right? These are the dot fragrances. I don't know what.
Oh, they're fragrances?
Here.
Okay.
The heck? Yeah.
So Kevin took a sick picture of them at the event, and we were like, dude, And I went on your shop and I started like realizing, oh, he sells cologne too, bro.
Yeah.
It's
So,
new,
like-
right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
new.
new.
It's something new. So like, the numbers aren't crazy there yet,
Yeah.
but I'm doing my best to
You're
get
doing
there.
your best. Bro, one thing I loved about it is how like, so we saw when your brother went and took off the plastic on it.
Oh, okay.
So we were like, oh, bro, so you could like get, so these are what, stickers?
Yeah.
So you could get stickers and make it look like this.
Yeah.
Me and him, like, we're oblivious to this part of the world. So when we saw that, like, bro,
This is
so you could literally have your brand and put it on anything.
Yeah.
That's so fucking cool, bro.
It's just that what goes into it, because somebody be like, oh, what? Okay, I'm going to create a brand name. I'm going to do this.
I'm
It's
making,
like-
I'm making
it's
it
like-
simple. Like,
yeah,
hell no,
it's
it's
like-
not.
you
It's
gotta-
not.
You got to, that, like, to put the sticker on there,
Yeah.
like, for people to see it, it has to mean something already.
Hey, bro, where does this
It's
go, bro?
crazy.
Where do I put this shit on? Because this shit smells great.
Bro, I do it like this. I just do a little roll on my wrist, and then I just do this
Okay.
and put it on here.
Yeah, so I have one. Mine's coconut oil, and I have one upstairs, so I kind of already know how to do this. I go
Okay.
like that, and then sometimes I don't know if you do it. I go on.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I do that too, yeah.
I do that.
Bro.
So that one
This
is
one's
Jimmy
amazing.
Choo.
Jimmy Choo.
Intense, and then this one is Baccarat de Rouge.
Look, bro. I'm telling you right
Ooh,
now.
smell this.
Yeah.
I already caught dibs though.
Alright, good, because I got this on this one.
That one is it's a clean scent, so it's unisex, but it's still pretty strong. And then this one is men.
Jimmy Choo is fire too. Bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But
Yeah.
that
Bro,
one,
this
I
is
like that.
fucking fire, bro.
That's fire.
Kinda
Thank you, bro.
building
Of
off
course,
what
of
you were
course,
saying,
yeah.
bro. Bro, thank you, bro.
Of course,
This is
yeah.
big.
All love.
No, this is huge. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna put this right here the whole time. I'm gonna use
No,
it.
yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
fine,
use
that's
it,
fine,
but,
that's fine.
dude,
Do you think?
Like
Look at
I told you, bro. Every guest that we want to have on, we want to have something of them here because you're part of the journey now.
Thank you, thank
Like,
you.
I don't know if, but to us that means a lot. Like,
Life is a journey.
life
Enjoy the
is-
ride.
bro. Dude, I swear to God, we went to what, Michigan City, right?
Michigan City
We
outlet.
went to Smollett. We were looking for stuff to put on the wall.
Mhm.
This caught our eye, and I know you're gonna be like, "Oh, it's the thing, bro." It caught our eye because this motorcycle looks like one that Kevin's dad had.
Really?
That was
Or
That he had?
That was his first bike.
Yeah,
That was his first bike?
One of them,
That's what's up.
right? So like we saw that and we're like, "Oh, that's dope." But then we started going through this podcast, and you're starting to be like, "Bro, this resonates with what we really do. Life is a journey. Enjoy the ride." It's cool.
Isn't that like the same from Cars, the movie? When they be
It might
like,
be.
life
It
is
could
a
be.
journey. I think that's how they say
It might be, bro. I'm telling you, we just
No,
got
I'm
it.
bugging. It's Life is a Highway.
Oh,
Uh,
hey, but it was close.
No, but there's a song that goes-
Don't
Hey,
cancel
cut.
me, bro. Don't cancel me. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, you guys definitely got a lot of clips in this video.
Nah, we do.
Yeah.
A lot of clips.
We're trying to use it.
2 hours is crazy.
Thank you, brother.
Bro, hey, how fast did that go?
Thank you.
Trust me, I'm a business guy.
Yeah,
I be thinking
I love
about
it. Bro,
thinking about
one
it,
thing
bro.
that was so refreshing, going to your event, bro. We're gonna come right back. I promise you, bro.
I should say
promise
something
you.
controversial. No,
No.
I'm not.
Nah, dude. We,
I can turn it to the Kanye West.
bro, we'll come right back.
Mm-mm.
One thing that I got from you, fuck. Now what were we talking about?
One thing you got from this event.
The
Life is a journey.
Life is a journey. Life is a highway.
I completely forgot.
Controversy.
Let's just go into
Oh,
this.
clips. I said something about clips,
This is, I don't.
but then
even
maybe it
know.
was about this bag.
It's okay, bro. I want to get into the bag, though.
Yeah,
Let's
this
go into
this
Oh,
is
that's
kind of
just
because
fire.
this is strange. Okay, so I brought y'all this. This I had this. My mom had this at home, bro. This is protein,
Chips.
like Pringles, basically, but
Okay.
they're protein crisps.
Dude, you're speaking to the choir right now.
Yeah, y'all be
I'm on
into a lot.
that. I mean,
Yeah,
he's gonna
bro.
get back into it, but
I will get back at it.
But these provide 12 grams of protein, 170 calories, and made with real cheese. And to me, I don't know about you guys, but artificial stuff is is annoying, of course. And you want to be able to get protein in any way you can.
Yes.
And to me, this is a small little container
Yeah.
that packs a punch.
facts. Can we?
Yeah.
You want to do a live taste?
Live taste.
You
Go
want to
ahead.
open one for now? Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Check it out, bro. Damn, that's sick.
Can I ask where you
But-
found this?
It's no sponsor, but we could be.
Okay.
Future sponsor.
Hey,
Could-
reach
could-
out.
could be.
Reach out to me.
Power
and
Crunch.
Put you guys on.
Come on, listen.
So where do you get these?
So, I'm not even sure, but I know Amazon got them.
Oh, you have one Amazon? Yeah, that's good. Hey, we were just talking about how.
You try one with us?
I would try with you too.
Bro, we talked about how Amazon was earlier. Like, it makes life easier. Now,
Makes life
now you
easier,
can get
bro.
protein in the chip.
Exactly.
Cheers.
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 Check this out.
Perfect.
Bro,
Genuine thought.
fire. The fact that that has protein in it is kind of making me be like, damn, I'm gonna eat these.
I can eat more, right?
Yeah.
And the texture is different.
It's a lot more crisp.
It feels more natural.
Like
Yeah.
dense. It's more dense.
You know what I mean?
as well.
It feels like someone baked a potato and then put cheese on
Exactly.
it. You know what
The
I mean?
other ones crunch a little too easy. As much as
Yeah.
we're used to it, like
They're
that's
really
fire, bro.
light. And
Yeah, man,
sometimes they don't have as
aftertaste.
much flavor on them.
Yeah.
This got a
That
decent
feels more like a
It's
natural
fire.
potato chip.
Yeah.
You know?
And it still gives you that hint of a Pringle.
And it's
I think-
protein in
yeah.
it. Like, that's
Bro,
fire to me,
facts.
bro.
The fact that it has proteins is crazy, dude. You
Yeah.
On
just,
top of everything, it has protein.
that's why I was like, bro, you're
To try it.
fire right now, bro. Because all I look at right now is, does it have protein?
That's what you're looking at,
my
right? Yeah.
yogurts and stuff.
Power.
Hey, bro. That's
Listen, Power
fire, bro.
Crunch.
Thank you, brother.
And then I got you guys this bag to put up.
Hell yeah, bro.
Now we
Little
saw
bag.
this bag at the event,
Mhm.
and I don't know if you watched the podcast, the last one, but
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I wish you would have gave us one so we could hang it up. So
Yeah,
now
you
we
said
are.
it exactly.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah,
that's exactly
That's
why
why
I
you brought
brought
it.
it. That's exactly why I brought it. I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
I was
lie.
like, bro, I wish you would have gave us one of those bags, bro. When I was looking at them, I was like, dang, I wonder if he's selling them here so I could just buy it.
Yeah, I know. I went that event, bro. There was a lot of things that I was supposed to go about it a little
Yeah.
differently, but
Hey,
we're
live and
here.
learn.
We're here now. Yeah,
I
live
think
and
the
learn.
event went how it should have. Without sales, I think that was perfect.
Thank
Because
you.
then you would have focused on sales instead of
Yeah.
the community.
And I
So
feel like,
think that was perfect.
Yeah.
and I feel like now that you have that community, now I'm gonna be more inclined to be like, hey, bro, let's go to this event so you guys can check out these dope pieces that we saw, because we saw a lot of dope pieces.
Try it. That's
It
true.
wasn't
I don't
just
know if you
us.
want to show everybody the hoodie.
Yeah, I do. I do.
bet.
I do.
Bring it, bro, because
Yeah, please.
yeah.
Thank you for giving me on.
in the video, we talk about it. This was and is our favorite piece.
Yes. And
And
it's,
I-
and
not
and
to
it's-
say that it was
and
one
I
of the
also
first
brought
ones,
it.
right?
Yeah, and
One of
I also brought it because it's also my favorite piece too,
Yes.
bro. I ain't
Okay,
gonna
so
lie.
it is yours.
Yeah,
I
it is
bet.
mine, bro.
Now, I
This
know.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. No, go ahead. You about the
fine.
preface.
I was gonna tell you that the reason why I love it so much is the back of it.
Okay. Yep.
But you can go into a little bit what you can
It's
say.
that's mine too.
bet.
Is that yours?
Yeah, bro.
This is the front of the hoodie,
And it looks
and
so
it's a heavyweight garment, so it's
And let me tell you,
350 GSM.
I love when the front of a shirt or a sweatshirt is simple.
yes.
I like when the back is more
Mhm.
complex, more story driven. The front's gotta be simple though.
Which is like, isn't it like, who was pioneering that? Wasn't it like Aeropostale or like Hollister for the
Probably.
graphic tees packs? You know, like back in the day,
Yeah.
they
Okay.
used to be big on that. Like they'll put a small little, and then the back would be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to
Facts.
love that too. Yeah.
I love it. I still get my clothes like that.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
I like simple shit, but
And
this right here stands out. It's perfect.
Show them the back.
And one thing that they're gonna miss out on is the quality.
Yes,
They don't
because
get
they
the
don't
quality.
understand how
Yeah.
good this heavy clothes
That's
is.
true.
I put it on. I put it on
Yeah,
for
he
the
put it
foot.
on.
You did
Bro,
put it on for
It
the
felt
foot.
That was
great, right?
amazing, bro. I felt good.
And it's been worn. Like this is like this hoodie, the
the
specific
main-
hoodie is like 2
That's
years
the main
old.
display.
Yeah.
That was sick as fuck.
It's funny, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This specific one right here is the first one.
The first one. Damn.
Yeah.
I hope you get to frame that one.
Can I ask who did all this?
It's me.
You did all that
Yeah.
hand by hand?
Yeah.
That's fucking sick.
That's what it takes, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it takes.
And I'm telling you this because, and I know y'all with it, bro. But
Yeah.
bro, when I had this design, I feel like I said this in the 8-minute
You
video
might have.
too. I might have, but I was like so like adamant about how like this is gonna change the whole.
Oh
thing.
yeah. You definitely said it. You definitely were
I
like,
was
bro.
so-
He's like, I was so. Oh, like I know I had the vision to put these numbers on the back, and it's because I want everybody to represent it. That's what you were saying.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, bro, 100%. I love that because that's how we feel.
I had this whole like vision that like, bro, I was like, bro, this is gonna be. I was like, mom,
Everyone's gonna wear it.
this is gonna be the one. Bro.
That was
like,
the
this
one.
is the
It's
one.
gonna be. I'm
And-
telling you, that's sick.
And bro, I'm hoping when your clothing line pops off more,
Mhm.
it's the one.
It's the one. Thank you, bro.
It's the
I
main
appreciate
piece,
that.
you know?
That's
We
love.
love
That's
it.
love. That's
It
love
love.
starts
this.
from the beginning, and it's gonna be your best seller, bro.
Thank you.
Sick.
I have a lot of people that tell me they really do. They really do love this hoodie though.
You had that one
So
at
I'm
the
thankful for that.
at the show in New York, right?
Yeah.
You displayed that.
This is and that's the thing. So that show, for people that may not have seen it, we'll probably put a clip here.
Yeah.
But
Show.
like, yeah, they wanted me to structure like the models, and I was like, bro, I have Darion here with me, which is Ada Walk, you know, the artist here,
Shout
local
out to
artist.
him. Show.
Shout out to Ada Walk. He came to New York with me, which was an amazing experience alone,
Yeah.
to be able to bring out family. And
Oh, his family?
Yeah,
Okay, cousin.
that's my
or-
cousin. Yeah,
Okay,
that's my
okay.
cousin.
I thought he was a friend. That's
Yeah, I
nice.
know, right?
The
It's
more you
even
learn.
yeah, it's like, bro, and his last name is Bean too. So
Yeah.
it's like
Oh,
yeah,
shit, you
Darion
ready.
Bean, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So we doing our thing and it's beautiful, but I told him, I was like, I want a story behind it, so I want him to be the first one to walk out, being a model and being from our hometown, and put this on first.
Yeah.
So it's a statement piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when you see DotDotDot, you see in 574.
Yeah.
You know, I wanted to make sure I pushed that, because,
Thanks.
yeah.
I love that.
I'm just preaching what I've always said, bro. Like, I don't know how else to explain it, but, like, I just genuinely
Bro, I think
want
you've done
574 to do
a great job on
good.
explaining your vision. I think
Thank
you
you.
really kind of, even us that we kind of already knew a little bit of it, you filled in the holes.
Thank
You
you.
did a lot of that for us.
Good.
Dude, because I don't know if you remember a little bit, but I remember when you had the beanies on at Goshen City FC at the practice.
Yeah.
You had that on
Yeah.
So, like, to now see it on a hoodie and it looks fucking sick, and you put 574 behind it,
Yeah.
I'm 100%.
Even
behind
during then, I was struggling a lot too, bro. I was like, but I was swagging.
But you was wearing it, bro.
Dude,
and
you
like
were
you wore it as in like not even like, oh yeah, look at my brand, as a normal garment that somebody can wear, as in like anybody can buy it, anybody can wear it at any given time. You know?
You wear it for soccer, bro.
Yeah.
Gives
Thank
a
you.
little bit of versatility, and I think that was like a dope thing that, because like you said, you didn't push it on us. You didn't be like, yo, this is my brand, this is what I do.
Wearing your own
No, you were
stuff.
wearing it. Everyone was, I don't know if you remember, a couple of us asked
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
what was
a couple-
that?
yeah.
And you were like, oh, this is my brand.
Mm-hmm.
And you got into questions. And I feel like the best thing you could do as a producer of something is get people to question it. Because then they want to go deeper into it. And questions, that's what questions do. They get deeper into it.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
very
that's what
true.
you did, bro. Your visuals is what got the, how do I say this?
The masses?
The masses. They're the ones that got the interest. You didn't have to tell them about your brand. They came to you about the brand because of the way you put it out, the way you made it. You know? That's, your visuals sparked the interest to ask questions about it instead of, I want to ask questions about it because, like, what is it?
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
It's the curiosity aspect
Yeah.
of it all. That's just really.
It kind of starts backwards in a way,
Yeah.
you know? And
Do
that's
you,
just
do you
the work.
share that?
Do I share what?
That same
Exactly. Just the thought that, like, the curiosity.
Yeah. Or
Well-
how do you feel like your brand?
At the
how do
moment,
you
bro.
think your brand grows?
It's, well, you know what? Yeah, it's like when I'm saying, as you ask that question, it's like, you know what? Yeah, I think yeah, it is, because I always told myself that if I had a lot of people wearing the staple tee, which is like just the logo in the front, this logo in the front, and then three dots in the back, I was like, I feel like that would make a lot of people walk around and be like, what the heck is
What is-
3 dots? Like I know what
telling
3
you.
dots are, but why is he wearing 3 dots?
What does
you
it
know?
mean?
And what does that mean? Yeah. And so I don't know if you did any research at all, but it's a lot. But like the very first drop we ever had was a different font, and then on the back it said, "It's more than just 3 dots," and it had said ... and it said, "It's a creative statement."
Do you have it on your Instagram? Like posted?
I do. Yes. Let me show
Dude, that gives me like,
Actual like, oh yeah, I did see that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Just so I could, because bro, I'm telling you, we did do our research into your brand a lot, and I've kept up from the beginning, that ass, like from afar. Do you want to screen record that so we could?
Yeah. So this is it right here. This is the front. Dang, I told you. This is so
Oh, yeah,
bad.
well,
But I'm
okay,
gonna
bro.
just send it to you guys.
You
I'm
gotta
just
know,
send it to
you
you.
gotta
Yeah. I would just send it to you guys. I'm sending it right after this. But yeah, so this is the front, how it looked here, and then on the back
font's
it
different.
says it's more than just 3 dots. ... It's a creative statement. And I don't know if you could tell, but
Sorry.
the very top line is regular font, but here after the I made a creative statement like wavy.
I see that.
And my mom was kind of upset about it at first, right? Not upset, but she was very questioning. Like,
Okay.
people aren't gonna be able to read that. And I was like, yeah, I know. And like I was very hard headed.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, no, I know. And I was like, what's gonna happen is they're gonna come up and be like, wait, what does that say? And them saying what does that say is gonna make them take 1 extra second to look at the hoodie.
Yeah.
And so because of that, they've
It draws in like a
that was
So
it.
like I said, so it is a little bit like you do want people to question this. You
I
want
do.
it to be like, yo,
Yeah.
Yeah.
find out what you really like about this brand, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is.
Yeah, which is why it's actually taken me so long to start talking about what it meant.
Yeah.
I
'Cause you
wanted
had
it for a while to just kind of be like, what is that? Like I wanted people to make their own thoughts.
Yeah. Do you think you had that vision of it, what it is now, back then, or do you think it evolved as you went through your journey of it?
Um,
Like from the beginning, you had do your own thing, Don't suppressive thoughts.
Deny oppressive thoughts, and then don't
Dude,
overthink.
Don't overthink. Did you have that from the beginning, or did it slowly evolve into?
No, it was from the beginning.
From the beginning.
Yeah. Matter of fact, the middle one. Shout out my brother. He in the dorm with me when we were in college. I was trying to figure out another acronym, and I asked him. I said, hey, in a positive way, what would DOT stand for you as an acronym? And he just took a couple seconds, and then he was just like, he was playing the game, and he was like, deny oppressive thoughts, and I was like, I like that, and I just like wrote it down. I wasn't thinking much about it. I was like, I'll write it down, and then that's
Became that.
Now
You look at it and you're like, damn, it fits perfect.
It
fits perfect.
It's your
It fits
journey that you
perfect.
want to do.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Some things just naturally fall into place. I feel
Yeah.
it really is God's plan sometimes.
It is, bro. It is, and I want to commend you guys on making sure that you continue doing your endeavors outside of this specific business model, because I don't know, it's just gonna play a really big beneficial role for you guys.
It does.
It's gonna play a huge role.
It plays a role not only personally, because then we create stories to come and talk on me, we form connections and stuff, but also financially. Like, this is not like a lot of people when we first got into this podcast. Like, prime example, we went to the fair one year. We were trying to do a podcast with the owners because we were really cool with them, the people that we worked with, and they were like, "Oh, do you make money off of it?" And at first you're kind of like, fuck, I'm a little embarrassed to tell them that we don't make money off of this at all.
Yeah.
Because obviously people think like, oh, podcasts, like, oh, they make money off of it.
Yeah.
They're big. We're not big yet, bro.
Not big yet.
So like,
And
this
matter of fact,
only
podcasting takes a lot longer
it
sometimes.
takes a lot longer, bro. We know it's a journey, bro, and we're excited for it. That's why
you gotta
I
be
feel
in
like
this
we
for the
work
long
for it.
haul.
I think that's why the numbers don't bother us too much right now.
Yeah.
Good.
Bro, and the thing is, like, even when it's like when we got 50 views, like, fuck, that was a milestone for us. Like, fuck, we got 50 people. And then we did one with our friend Isaac, which went crazy. And you started seeing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of views. And you're like, bro, I don't even know that many people.
Yeah.
So, like, it feels like it's going to get there, bro.
Yeah.
It's going to get there. But going back to it a little bit, financially, if we don't do that other stuff, this doesn't happen. We don't get to build this. We don't get to buy this stuff. Because this costs money.
Well, what
As
do we
much-
call it, bro?
Like that, huh?
What do we call this? Everything we buy.
Investment.
Investment.
Call
It's
it
all
investment.
bro.
Do you feel like that when you first started it? Like when you
Bro,
first started buying these clothes?
I'm telling you, you guys don't even know, bro.
I don't.
Bro, I've basically, like, this whole business has been built off just me.
Yeah.
Because I haven't gotten a job.
Okay.
I dropped out of college, and then I still haven't gotten a job. I've been straight
I
hustling.
condemn you, bro.
Straight hustle. Dude,
Bro,
that's
straight hustling.
dude. That
like,
that's hard to do.
I don't even know how I'm doing it.
Yeah?
Like, a lot
Do
of
you ever
times
sometimes sit down?
my
and
parents are definitely supportive, but they're not dumb. They know that I could probably scale a lot better if I got a job.
Yeah.
Again, it's just me. It's just Naieem Bean. I'm just personally hard-headed, bro.
Do you know?
Like, I just feel like, yeah, I'm just hard-headed.
I think that's amazing though, bro. Because like for me, as much as we work a lot, right? I hate working, bro.
Yeah.
And that's just me knowing that I'd rather be doing like what we're trying to create instead of just working for somebody else doing the same thing. And I get tired of just being, say, like Target. I hate being there because I can't create there.
Yeah.
And when you're doing your own thing, if it makes you money and you're creating, like, that's amazing.
Yeah. And I have the brownies to thank, for one, because brownies, just letting people know,
brownies do
sell a
sell.
lot better
Brownies do
than
sell.
the clothing in the beginning, for sure. People like to eat something, and then as well as, like, a customer might buy this hoodie, but they don't need to buy another one.
Right.
But you'll buy brownies, and, you know, brownies gone, so, you got to buy another one. So that definitely helps keep things going. But, yeah, it's the love, though, that you guys have for this, that you guys is going to build everything.
I think so, bro.
Yeah,
And I
it's
think
gonna
we
fuel
fall
it
in love
all.
You
with
have to love what you do.
Yeah.
If you don't love it, you're not gonna feel. That's why I feel like when you guys are like, "Oh, I don't like working," because you guys don't love it.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Facts.
And I should take that back. I had a couple jobs. Like, I had
Oh, you worked at Black Squirrel?
I worked at Black Squirrel. I worked for Island Green. I also did Bay Bridge Manufacturing over in Bristol.
Okay.
I worked there for 1 month.
And you got out of
Yeah,
there.
it was
Like,
1 month. I ain't gonna lie,
not
I was there. It was 1 month. Matter of fact, right after that month, literally right after that month is when I made the very first garment ever
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it was meant to be.
It was meant to be. Like right after that, I was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Cause some lady there was like, what are you doing here? She's like, why are you working here? You could be doing so much more. Like, like go to college or something. Like, don't be stuck working in this industry.
I have heard
And
that
was
a lot,
like,
Dude.
I was like, oh shit, maybe I should. Yeah.
I feel like personally for me in my journey, I feel like I don't get where I'm at if I don't experience that though. Like me working because I would work at factories in the summer because you work part time all year, but during the summer like you have more time on your side, so you could go full time. That's what I would do at least because I have parents.
Yeah.
They help me.
Yeah.
But at some point you have to grow up. You have to
Yeah.
be a man. So you have to make
It's
your own
true.
money, right? So for me, going into those experiences taught me a lot of people. It showed me a lot of how people's mindset gets them stuck in that position where they're working at a factory their whole life. And you hear from them. They're honest with you. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do this.
That stuff is scary, bro.
Dude,
that stuff is scary,
and
bro.
I've said
That's
it sometimes.
like,
I don't want to
what?
live with what ifs. I don't.
Yeah.
Even if I fail at this, I don't want to live 40 years later doing a job I don't want to do. Yeah. Like, what if I would have done a podcast?
Matter of fact, to all the kids out there that's watching, bro, like, y'all gotta make sure, like, whatever it is that you're feeling like you can contribute to, like, your community, like, just start doing it now before you reach this level of age where you feel like you have to spend so much time with responsibilities. Because responsibilities, we all know, bro, it takes all your time. It takes a lot of your
bro.
time.
Takes all your money, bro.
And your money, and your stress.
And unfortunately, in this world that we live on, money makes it run.
Money makes
And
it
we
run.
talk about
yeah.
money talks, and as fucked up as it might sound, it really does, bro. If you don't got much of it, you're not gonna go far.
Yeah, money don't buy. This is what I heard. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it buys you freedom.
But
And
about
freedom
freedom.
is happiness.
Freedom is at the end of the day what you want, bro.
It's what you want.
If you have money, that's gonna give you freedom to lay down all day in the couch.
That's the annoying part.
That's
They
what
put
you
a
wanna do.
cost. They put a price to freedom. That was
Bro, and you
that's
know
the
what's crazy,
craziest
bro?
thing to
Sometimes when
do.
we think about money, just because of the world that we live in, especially in the United States,
Yeah.
time is a currency. We work part-time jobs, bro.
Time is
1 hour of your worth is $15.
Damn, that's when you. That's when.
That's why I hate working
oh,
at like a part-time,
Really?
bro. As much as we have to, I'm not worth $18 an hour. You know, that's what I'm saying.
Facts.
You shouldn't be here.
And
type
that's
shit.
what I want to explain to some people out there that might be watching. Like, I haven't worked a job, so I didn't get proper financial stability to be able to like help the brand scale better.
No.
But I will say something. In these 4 years, the amount of time I've had on the brand
to build this,
bro.
Bro.
Is when you think about it, if I had put the job in place, like more than likely that would have stretched it to like probably like six, like probably like I don't know 8 to 10 years maybe.
I love it, bro. That's
So I'm already
you
like
have
6
to.
years ahead, basically.
You have to, bro.
For
You
myself.
kinda have to. You kind of you gotta balance it in terms of like, I can make hella money, or like I said, there's people that go to work and they don't focus on themselves after work. You gotta go to work
Bro,
and then you
so
gotta
many
focus on your
people,
own.
So many people.
You know.
A lot. I can't say all. A good decent amount of my friends, like come after work and they have these dreams, but they tired.
They're tired,
And
bro.
it's like.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. I hate going to work
Sucks.
knowing that I got stuff to create and I can't, because when you're home, finally I get to eat. And then what? I want to rest a little bit. And by then, like for me, I got a dog. I gotta go play with my dog now.
Yeah.
And then now it's time to clean up. Now it's time to do chores. Like,
Yeah.
and those
That's
hours,
the
like you said,
responsibilities.
exactly. Those hours that you could be working, making
Yeah.
money, you're putting them into your business, bro. And like sometimes for me, I don't take a certain shift at my job. I want to spend 8 hours on my computer, bro. I want to edit for 8 hours. That's not making me money, but in the future, it's gonna.
It's
build
going
what
to
I'm
build
doing.
you the foundation a lot stronger.
Yep. Facts.
And as much like I told him, bro, I feel like I'm not working out as much. I'm not doing this. And what I'm doing right now isn't paying shit. It's not making my body better. The only thing it is expanding my fucking brain, my knowledge.
Yeah, what is that word? There's I don't know why I'm
There's gotta be a
forgetting
word
the
to it,
word.
bro, because
There's
I
like
know I'm
a-
not the only one.
Yeah,
Facts. I don't know, but you want to try to think about it?
nah, you go ahead.
I bet.
I
Somebody's
forgot.
gonna
I
tell us
read
the
a
word.
book.
Yeah, someone's gonna tell us in the
Okay.
comments.
I've been reading, and in the book that I read, it's Poor Dad Rich Dad.
Yes,
Great
Robert
book.
Kiyosaki.
And it talks about minding your business And that doesn't mean, hey, mind your business, don't worry about me. What it means is, yes, go work. But as soon as you get out of there, focus on you, brother. Build you. Because at the end of the day, that job, if you die, they're going to replace you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing where I'm like, you read books and you're like, damn, like, what the fuck? Why don't people read so you think like this? Because this is, I feel like for me, when I read, it's not necessarily like, oh, I'm going to learn this, I'm going to learn. But you do learn some stuff and you're like, oh, this applies to my life. And I don't understand why you don't think like this.
Shout out, like, you got, like, 2 more books?
That I read?
Yeah. Or
Bro.
that you want to read? Like, it could be, like,
I
anything.
cannot wait to read. I think it's Commandments
Okay.
by Marcus Aurelius. I think
Marcus Aurelius? I know that. That's like a... He's very old, right?
very old.
Yeah.
He made this book so long ago, but all the business people that I see...
Was he, like, around, like, during Aristotle time
Yes.
type of thing?
Bro, it's like back then. Bro.
Yeah.
So, like,
Okay,
the fact
okay.
that his book now resonates with so many people now
Yeah.
shows me, like, yo, there's something in that book that...
And, bro, that alone, I don't know, to me, that's where I get a lot of energy from, but it's like something like that alone is what makes me want to do what I do.
Oh,
Because it's like, bro, this dude is being known 500-600 years later.
Later, bro. And
Like, I want to be known 500-600 years later.
And I bet you
That's
they don't
real
remember his
legacy.
face, bro.
Yeah.
That's real legacy. When you're dead and you're gone, but it still lives on. And that's
still
where I
lives
feel like a
on.
lot of artists, that's what, like, I don't know, Kanye talks about it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my legacy's sad, bro. Like, I'll die tomorrow, but you guys will still listen
Still
to my
talk,
song.
still.
All the Beatles are
Kanye
damn near
crazy,
dead, and I
bro.
still blast them.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So, like,
Yeah.
that's where I'm like, that's where I feel like with books.
Mm.
That book is one of them. Another book, I forget what Power.
Power.
So many people
By who?
talk
I
about
feel like
that
I've
book.
seen it.
Fuck.
But wait.
It's by the same one. He has like a couple books.
No, I know you're talking about.
It's a purple one. Have you seen it?
Robert Greene?
Yes, I believe so.
I think it's Robert Greene.
I don't know the authors, bro, but that's just me
He's
being-
also made the book like War.
Yes.
Yeah,
He's made
yeah,
a
I
couple
know-
of those
yeah,
series
yeah.
of them, and
I-
each one
Not How to Win Friends and Influence People, but I think something like that. Yeah.
he has a whole series of them, and I've seen so many people talk about that one.
Yep.
Yeah, that book.
Yep.
I've been wanting to read it.
Power is a very
And these
good
are all the
book.
ones:
Yeah.
War, Mastery, Seduction. Now, all
I heard
those books,
Seduction is good too.
I heard that's good for if you want to like form relationships.
Mm.
Because each book, I guess, goes into different topics of what you want to do.
Yeah.
That Power one is more towards like yourself, like making
Self-confidence.
yourself be better.
Gotcha.
Power. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So that's what I like about books. I just got into reading. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I want to read things that I see other people benefited from it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I
Right.
don't want to just read a book just because it looks good.
That's why I don't like fiction books as much.
Yeah.
I've
Like
always
I
been
used to
nonfiction.
love fiction books. I used to love them, bro. But now I'm like, bro, they don't do nothing for
Yeah,
me.
it's
Other than
it's
entertainment.
like a distraction.
It's more
Yeah,
of a
it's
kid's
just
thing to broaden up your imagination
Right.
and then come
Read
into
nonfiction.
nonfiction.
There you
Imagination, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's where I
what it
feel
is.
That's
like-
necessary for kids.
It is
these,
gotta be.
these fiction books,
go. For sure.
crucial.
That's true.
You hear so many stories of like, oh, I read this book and it made me do this. Like,
Yeah.
that's cool as fuck. That's what
Yeah.
books are supposed to do. And I feel like that's what a lot of people are losing because of social media.
Books.
Like you said, we talk about it.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's bad.
I hate, and I'm guilty of this for sure, when my phone time, screen time, says over 8 hours. That sucks, bro.
I'm scared to look at mine, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, because
should
I
look
know
at
I be
mine.
on mine, bro.
Yeah.
I try not looking at mine because I do a lot of stuff like business wise or like editing
Yes.
stuff on
Yeah.
my phone, and then I know I also spend hours scrolling.
It'll tell you. It'll
So
tell you
it's
what you
like-
waste your time on, though.
Well, it doesn't tell you the app. It doesn't
Yeah.
tell you what you're doing.
Yeah, it tells you the app.
Am I tweaking
Right.
your screen time at?
It's just
Oh.
inside.
Like for me,
Am I tweaking?
Oh, I didn't add it to my
Instagram,
Yeah.
you can be on Reels, right?
Yeah.
But you can also like you have a lot of pages on Instagram.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have a couple as well. You go through them one by one in a way, and you're trying to form your
Yeah.
business.
Like mine, I have 6 hours today, right?
Yes.
And 3 of it's YouTube. Now you could be like, "Oh, this guy's watching stupid." No, bro.
Oh,
I watched our podcast back. I love going through our podcast 2 to 3 times to be like, okay, this is what I did. This is what I can improve on.
See, I love that. Yeah.
That's what I use my stuff for. So like, I know I'm on my phone. I know it, but I'm not wasting my time.
You're not wasting time. It's intentional.
It's intentional.
Yeah,
it's
it's intentional,
intentionally
yeah.
consuming. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people don't do that.
I like that.
What?
I just hope people don't abuse that.
Yeah.
Like you just said.
Intentional consuming? I think that just comes down to who you are. Like you're
Yeah.
gonna take good and you're gonna take bad.
Look,
from
bro.
other people.
Look.
Oh, no,
Bro, don't say nothing, bro.
That's bad.
Okay.
My daily average 9. But look, Lightroom. What's my top one?
Oh, Lightroom?
That's
So you're
editing.
editing.
2 hours and something. 2 hours and 30 on
2
editing.
hours and 30.
YouTube. I
Hours
watch,
and
bro.
30.
I'm obsessed with just watching like videography videos.
Yeah.
Right.
That's literally all like consuming, but how'd you say it?
Intentionally consuming.
Intentionally consuming, yeah.
That's a good word.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is-
I like,
Tons
like
of
I said,
rebooks,
bro.
man.
I
You want to
hope
guess
people don't
mine?
use
You
it.
want to guess mine?
Oh, yours is higher than ours?
Yeah, I think so.
Nah.
No way.
Wait, what was yours?
Mine was only 7.
Yeah, mine's 12. You hit it on the dot.
Damn.
Half of your day.
It says daily average is 12.
Damn, that's half of your day, brother.
Bro, it says it's low. It says it's 23% from last week.
Hey, bro. Hey, and that's just on this phone. That's just on this phone.
And that's just on this
Oh,
phone, bro.
fuck. do you find yourself more on this one though?
Oh, yeah.
For sure, right?
No,
Bro, I hope so, bro.
yeah,
Imagine what the other one was.
imagine, bro. Imagine 12 on that and 12 on this.
24 hours
That's
up
24
together.
hours on your
Shit.
phone,
Man,
bro.
don't sleep.
Facts.
Nah, bro, I'm on
Did you
it,
ever
bro.
look at it like that? Like, damn, I've done this. That's half of my day.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I know I do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Like, when I watch a movie,
I'm not a social media person, bro. I don't
Yeah.
like the phone. Like,
Bro.
I really don't. I'm a nature, bro. I'm a
Yeah,
nature guy. I like to
bro.
go adventure. Then when you guys was talking about hiking, bro,
we love it.
bro, I gotta go hiking.
Bro.
Yeah, we love
I
it.
gotta
bro.
go
It's
hiking,
We,
it.
bro.
we've thought about doing like IRL type of thing on hikes because we do a lot of random shit.
I'm telling you, I was watching your video, bro. Like, you had the screenshot up where you show the whole route.
That we
And
wanna
I was like,
take.
yeah. I was like, that's lucky fire. That's like, I was like, that.
We were
It said
thinking
like
about
what, 2 days and something?
Yeah.
2 days, like 9 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
Dude,
Which is very surprising.
that's
Like,
Yeah, that's just
insane.
driving.
Yeah.
Like,
I
think
thought-
about it.
I
Like,
thought
we're
maybe
trying to
more.
make it a little bit longer and stuff, just so we could actually explore.
Right.
Because I feel like the whole point.
So that's
of it
2
is
hours of just driving.
driving.
But of course, like, yeah, you gotta get out the car. Go
Yeah,
do
you
some
gotta get out the
stuff. So
car,
it's
you gotta
like,
go look at shit.
yeah,
It's gonna be a dope little thing if we can pull it off.
If we can pull it off, bro, that's a
we
movie.
should.
That's a movie.
It's a good.
That's a
little-
movie,
a
bro.
movie
And
in the
it's an
making.
experience for here, bro. For us in the community, we're gonna like see
Because
somebody.
not a lot of people
from
do
home.
that kind of stuff.
No.
You know?
That's
They
why
might visit a place, but they're not gonna fucking drive everywhere and experience every little part of it.
Right.
I'm glad you said that a little bit, like where you're not like on social media a lot, because that's how we talked about it in the last podcast. Like, we're not typical guys to show what we're doing, and that's why I kind of was hesitant to talk about it last time, because I don't like letting people know what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You said
know
that in the
what I mean?
last
That's the hard
podcast too.
part about what we're
But
doing.
in this
Yeah.
field that we're in, like you're basically letting everybody know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm letting you guys know what I'm gonna do.
Especially
what I
in
wanna
this
do.
day and age, the way that the media runs now is you want to have a more truthfulness
You want to
to
be
cater
authentic.
and all. Yeah, exactly.
That's the word I hear
so
all
you
the time.
kind of have to give out
Yeah,
what
you
you
have
do.
to give out what you are.
I
who
just
you
know,
are.
bro. Future reference, but I'm gonna cry on this podcast one day.
Cry
One day,
Oh,
it's gonna
yeah.
happen,
for sure.
and that's when you guys know, cause bro, I don't think a lot of people see me cry ever.
Right.
And if the whole world sees me cry, bro,
I seen him cry once.
Screw it. Like,
seen him cry
screw it,
once.
bro. At that point, yeah. At that point, when the whole world sees you cry, yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
It's probably yeah.
bro, there's people that ball their eyes out on camera.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that ever, bro.
There's people that will sit down intentionally trying to cry on camera. Like, have
Yeah,
you ever
that's
seen
that's a
apology
different
videos?
case, bro.
That's crazy.
That's a
Making
different
it.
case.
That's
Yeah, I don't know about
But
that.
there's people
one.
that like that.
That's like
Yeah,
your
it
life
is.
is like social media. Like your life is the camera in terms of like.
So you want to cry to garner a certain image, like
No,
yeah,
I think
don't know
he's
about
trying
that.
to say,
Wait,
like,
what are you
it's
saying?
Oh, we're
gonna
talking about
happen.
them. Yeah. I'm just saying
Oh,
one
you're
day.
talking about them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought you were
just saying
talking
one
about
day
that.
natural like
Oh, like, no, Kevin, don't do that.
the topics that we're gonna like talk about maybe one day, because there's everybody's got their soft topics. Might come out, bro. But I'm hoping that day don't come.
Yeah,
I'm just warning y'all.
it might happen one day.
Shit.
I know
Hey, I
I'm a
ain't
little
gonna lie,
bit.
that's how you gonna draw in a lot more like people that really fuck with
Kevin
you.
cries for the first time. Dumbass.
They gonna mess with you more, bro. It's
First time on
crazy.
camera. I think I've only seen you cry once, bro, and it was literally because of soccer. You lost.
See, that's valid too.
You got out.
I was so hurt when we were out of regionals,
Yeah,
out of high school. Yeah, I was like, bro, this is stupid.
dude, I
Like,
remember.
I was so mad. I was like, bro, there's no way that's it, bro.
Dude, how do you
Damn,
think
it's
I
crazy.
felt when you took me out first round of fucking sections, bro?
then
Like,
you were-
no way, it's over. I didn't even get to the finals to at least be like, I fought in the finals. Like, no, I got out first round. And it just
That's not
sucked.
funny. That sucks, bro.
And it sucked because I don't know if you remember, you guys had just combined schools. that year.
I know it
Everybody
was annoying,
mad.
bro. Everybody was trying to say like we was a powerhouse, bro.
Yeah.
We wasn't, bro.
You
I
were.
ain't gonna lie. We were.
And look,
Nah,
as
bro,
someone
we
that
weren't,
was
bro.
outside of it, you're seeing the best players get with the best players from both schools.
Yeah, but then you guys was also talking about how like there were some teams that was talking about, but we beat Central. We had beat Memorial, so it was like
No, I
them
agree.
combining won't really.
No, I knew it was gonna hurt us. I knew it from the beginning when they said, "Yo, Elkhart's gonna combine." I'm like, "Damn," because I know how hard I struggled to be Central and how hard I struggled to be Memorial. And you're gonna combine those kids together?
Yeah.
Like when I thought about it, I was like, "Damn." That's
Yeah.
To play, bro.
If you were crunching numbers like that, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Memorial was tough to play as well.
Dude, Memorial was so hard to play. Dude, my freshman year, I played varsity. I got called up for sectionals and stuff.
I remember
We
that.
went to semi-state, and I cried, and I was like, damn. And my parents were like, dude, you have 3 more years of this. I was like, damn, I really feel like this was our chance to actually go there. Because after that, look, we didn't go anywhere with it.
Yeah, I know, bro. Life is funny, bro. Life is funny.
Life is funny, bro. Life is cool, though.
Life is cool, though. Yeah, life
so
is
dope.
beautiful. It's amazing.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
What do you, wrapping this up, what do you want out of life? I guess I could say.
What I want out of life. Peace.
Is that your main thing?
Yeah, peace. And peace for me stands
Is
for...
that the end goal? Or is that like something you want to endure like throughout your journey?
I think peace is something that I will be able to take with me when I transcend from this experience, like from this, this physical existence, this plane.
Yeah.
But to me, peace stands for an acronym, which is I like acronyms.
Bro, I was gonna say you love acronyms.
I love acronyms. I'm not gonna lie.
That's great.
But peace stands for positive energy always creates elevation.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How good is that?
Yeah, it's
That's
amazing.
great
Bro.
acronym.
Positive energy always creates elevation. So I always say peace and love, as like a mantra for myself.
Can I say something speaking off what you just said?
What's that?
Also speaking off of your dad.
Okay.
Earlier I didn't get to mention it. Your dad's energy.
Yes.
And what you just said, bro, literally speaks for itself. Your dad's energy, it starts from your dad, really. It starts from your folks. Your dad's energy really elevated you to become the person you were.
Yeah.
Whether it was him pushing you in soccer.
Yeah.
You having that determination for soccer that came from him drives you to be this person that's going to create your business.
Yeah.
Right? And that literally goes with what you just said, bro. That's so crazy how it just ties up.
It all ties up, bro. And I think positive energy, like, dude, people don't emphasize this as much as they should. Being positive about something will change it completely, bro. If you go into something like negative about it, what could you expect from it?
Exactly.
Like, if you don't think the best of everything you do, what are you really going for?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's something now that I'm at the age that I'm at, I'm 23 years old, I think about it and I'm like, why do you ever think negative?
Yeah.
Why?
Like you get what you put in.
Yeah.
You know, like everything goes back around. So if you
Like
put
karma?
in love, exactly. And people think karma is just like a negative thing. No, karma is
No,
just like
it could be a
the
positive
explanation of the way the
Yes,
system
bro.
works. Yeah.
Facts, bro. Me and him talk about this so much. I do things intentionally with good karma. Not because I expect it, but because I'm like,
But it's also like a why not?
why wouldn't I do something
Yeah,
good?
it's like, why not?
If karma's real, it
Yeah.
should come back.
Yeah.
And now,
Yeah.
you don't have to do it with the intention of getting it back. Because I feel like that, at
Yeah,
that point,
I feel like that defeats the whole.
that defeats the purpose
Yeah.
of
Bro.
it. You're not doing it from your bottom of your heart.
Yeah.
So, like,
For
if
me-
I...
Oh, it's my fault. For me, it's like a favor. I'm gonna get it back one day.
Yeah.
Whether it's I really desperately need it or it's just a stranger gives me $1.
Yeah.
One day it's gonna hit you back, and that's the way I kind of like to see karma. in a good
Exactly.
way. You're not
Doing
asking
little
for
things.
something back, but you know one day, Mother Nature, God is gonna bring something to you.
And more than likely sum it all together. Like you said, like you might not get it back right away, and then you still did something, and then you still gave, and you still gave, and then you get a nice big.
Eventually, bro, it's
Yeah.
gonna be your turn.
Yeah.
You know, I think all that good karma that you build up, you might not see it. One day when you're really going through it, it'll hit you.
It'll
You'll
hit
get
you
it back.
right when you need it.
And I feel like that's why sometimes, bro, people in videos like the Mr.Beast or like shout out to I forget his name, Juan. I forget his channel name.
Who?
That was epic. It's just
Oh,
channels
okay.
that do giveaways.
Right. Okay.
They do giveaways to people that are like very good spiritually, and those people cry in his videos, right? You helped me so much, and it's because I feel like they've lived their whole life the right way spiritually, where I do this with the spiritual path. One day someone's gonna bless me, you know. We do everything the right way, because something about my folks, bro, they've always told me, no matter what you do it the right way.
I love that.
You know.
I love that.
So
No matter
I
what
feel
you
like,
do it the right way.
yeah, and sometimes you can make easy money everywhere, bro. You know, but if you do it the right way, eventually that's gonna pay off. But somebody's gonna pay you off.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
You do shit the wrong way, bad karma's gonna build. You're gonna lose it all.
And plus, the faster you get something, the faster it goes away
Dude,
too.
right?
Facts.
Yeah.
The more you work for something, the more you appreciate it too.
Yeah. What comes up must go down.
Facts.
You know. So it's like.
I think I
Yeah.
talked about it in the last podcast. I seen someone like work for something so hard that it's so hard not to like accomplish it. Like you're supposed to struggle in this world, and I tell them all the time, like, bro, we're at the age where you're supposed to struggle. You're supposed to go through pain. You're supposed to see all the suffering, so that later, because right now, you could get money, you could get rich, but really, when you elevate in life is when you're older.
It's funny you
you've
say
already
it's.
experienced it.
You know what's so funny, bro? Like, bro, yeah, we made this long. But
it's long.
anyways, bro, I actually underwent like an identity crisis, like quite some time ago, like within a year, and it was just because. Well, not I won't say exactly what it was from, but one thing I will say is that. I one day I looked up and I was thinking to myself like what, like how old I really was, you know, because I've been doing this hustling thing for so long
Right.
and not having like proper financial stability or economic stability,
Right.
and I was like, I feel like I'm 19, bro, and I'm hanging around some 19-year-olds and they're like, you're old, and I'm like, what do you mean, you know? And then I had to think like, oh, dude, I'm really 23. Like I'm like, oh snap, damn, I am
Dude,
kind
we've
of.
talked about that.
You
We're
fe-
in
I feel like you
we're in
felt that
middle
before too,
age where,
right?
like I said in the previous podcast, we're grown ass adults, but we also do shit that we would have done like a couple years ago.
Couple
you know?
years ago, yeah.
And that's what we're still doing, bro. My videography stuff, your business. This is all our like kid thoughts coming into.
This is that have the resources now at this age, and we're just doing it.
It's
I
like
get what you mean.
somebody,
Yeah.
I forget who told me, but like I was at the computer store and shit, and I was like a little kid.
Mhm.
This was my fucking Play Store, bro. You know, like that's just us growing up, still having our little.
And it brought so much happiness to it. No, it did. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. It's just how fucking life works, bro. It all wraps up.
It just
It's dope as fuck.
it's nice.
It's dope as fuck.
Well-
But anyways, we're gonna get this long ass episode rolling. Not saying we didn't want it long, but when a lot of great minds come along, I like that we have to end it on a note like this, where we had too much to talk about
Yeah,
and not enough. You know,
Not
that
enough
really
time.
shows that we're building something and that there's always shit to like build off of each other. 3 hours, right? I feel like we could have made this 6.
Dude, I don't feel 3 hours at all. That's
It
crazy
flies.
as that may seem. That don't seem
At
much.
most, maybe 45 minutes, an hour.
Right? That's what it feels like, right?
like,
And that's really the goal that we want to do with this, bro. Come on, talk to us. Everything's gonna come out how it's supposed to.
Yeah.
You know?
I told you from the beginning, bro. Like, I know you're probably like, oh, I need notes. And I'm not telling you as a bad thing because we've had people come on. They're like,
I said
fuck,
the
I don't
same
know what
thing.
to talk about.
Oh.
I don't. What should we do? What are we gonna talk about? Brother, sit down, talk. It's gonna come.
It's gonna come.
And it came how it was supposed to come. And I hope you enjoyed this podcast because
I loved it,
right
bro.
now,
And
I enjoyed
I
it.
love this.
I'm
shit,
happy. I'm happy for y'all having me here, bro.
We're extremely blessed to even get the opportunity to talk to you about your event, your brand, everything you're doing. You have a great mindset. I told Kevin, your speech
Thank you.
there at the event showed me that I have a lot to grow in because I see you with your mindset, your mentality of how you're thinking. You're 10 steps ahead.
Thank you. I appreciate
mean?
that. Yeah.
And I don't tell you that as like, oh, like, stop there. No, keep going, bro.
Keep going.
Because you're going to inspire people to keep going.
Thank you.
And you
That
do
is a
to us.
testimony that I
And
I
we
needed.
talked about that. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Sometimes I feel like people are scared to give people their flowers. I'm not like that
Yeah.
at all. I will tell you exactly how I feel about you in the moment. And I'm not saying that because I want you to give me them back or anything like that. Because I feel like we don't get that a lot. You don't get that pat on the back. That,
I respect
hey,
that.
good job, bro. I'm proud of you. We don't get that a lot.
I respect
Especially
that,
in
bro.
this day and age.
Yeah, I
And
respect that.
I hope you enjoyed this podcast just as much as we did. I can't wait to see what you do with your brand, bro.
Thank you.
I really can.
I
bro.
appreciate that, man. And
really
you
hope-
guys really, I want to say my piece is that I'm very, very grateful for y'all having me on and making this happen because there's gonna be a lot of blessings that come from what you guys are cultivating. Like, I already see so many people with talents that are in our community that are looking for, an opportunity to like present it in the spotlight, and I'm very thankful I was one of those that was able to come here I mean, this is still the very beginning. You know what I mean? This is the beginning of something
I
great.
can't
So
wait
it's like,
for a year or two to have you back on.
You know what I
See how much
mean?
we've grown.
Yeah.
All of us, though.
And we
Yeah.
talk about all our guests, bro. We want to have them back on.
Just
Yeah.
to like show you guys, like this is progress in life. It might be a year, it might be two.
get the evolution
Get
of
the
it all.
evolution.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got this. This is the baseline, and it's not even his beginning. He's been doing this for 5
Yeah,
years
4 years.
now,
4
guys.
years now.
So
Yep.
like this shows you, like, hey, when you want something, it takes time.
It takes time.
It takes a lot of dedication, but this is what it looks like when you're getting there.
Thank you. I
I
appreciate
hope
that.
you guys get a lot of inspiration from this guy. We did, and I hope you guys tune in for more episodes. We're gonna have a lot more people like them. If you want to stare at it, just so we can get a little thumbnail.
Yeah.
Little thumbnail.
But
This is what we usually do. We always forget to take pictures.
yeah, sorry.
But we incorporate it in the video now.
Bet. Take a
Well,
little screenshot.
Thank you guys for watching. You want to say something before we do?
Like I always said, shout out to everybody that listens. Shout out to everyone that's subscribed. And tune in for the next episodes because, like you said, it's just the beginning.
Just the beginning.
Just the beginning, bro. Thank you guys. Peace.
You guys, peace.
Appreciate you, bro. That's
We
wild.
appreciate that.
I love that, bro. That was a great experience for me, bro. Like,
It's dope.
yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta get some like behind the scenes.